Olfin.
Started.
I'm 100% confident Sergeant would know that.
Welcome, everybody. We are Disorderly Decisions, and it is time for another fun and exciting night of Northwind's Chill. Oh, yeah. Let's get this party started.
So let's start out with the fun thing. If you have 0 inspiration, you gain an inspiration.
Oh, that means I gain an inspiration. Oh my god!
If we have
But-
more than 0, do we still gain 1?
No.
If they have more than I do, can I have a point of inspiration for each point that they have?
No, but you can if you can show me on your nice little screens a nautical item, I will go ahead and give you an inspiration.
Oh my god.
One for Vader.
I have to see you.
You want that one?
You can take it.
Yep.
Let's grab
One
the,
for Kuda.
where's the painting
This
go?
is the closest I have to a nautical item.
The boat
It's
pictures.
a world map.
It's a world map. I
Put it
believe
outside.
those have C's. They count. That's a
Hang on,
nautical
we
item. One for Fly.
I have a boat.
That's an entire ass boat. I'll give 2 to Shadow.
That's an entire ass boat, he says.
An ass boat. I didn't know we could use ass boats.
I can't use the boat.
The boat goes to another screen.
It's the same boat.
It sailed across the entire house.
technically have 4 of them, but the other ones are too big to move.
I have to see a new boat. I have to see a whole new boat.
Can I show us
A
the
nautical item.
I didn't know that was coming.
Is it a nautical item?
show? It's a seashell. It came
Oh.
from the nautical. Yeah, I got another one.
All right, other
If nautical nonsense is something you wish,
I,
he can have an inspiration as well.
got this
I
coral
am
rock.
very happy to see that Kuda is so well loved and was missed the last session. Thank you so much.
We do love Kuda.
He is.
Kudo was there. He made them all put their hands together. Ooh. Is that a shell?
Are we able to?
That I got?
Are we able to pass off
Yeah.
more items? Is that what's going on here?
I got a shell.
Oh,
Astro Boy. But it's got an
That's-
octopus.
hey, that counts as a nautical item and that shell. So, I believe everybody
shell.
everybody got an inspiration, and Shadow got 2 for showing a whole ass boat.
I have a
Damn.
whole boat.
A whole ass boat.
Hi.
I got another squid right here.
Well,
Oh, I
about
like that.
my
You can
hat.
make it.
No, it was.
I
Somebody actually gave it to me as a gift. It's a little octopus.
That's hell
She
yeah.
hasn't tried to do figures or anything like that yet. She's sticking to the sweaters and blankets and scarves and gloves and things.
I love that hat.
I'll give you
mine.
another inspiration if you keep that hat on for the rest of the session.
hell yeah.
I will, but I just have to adjust the headset first.
That's the fair.
But if it ever comes off, I'm going
Ever.
to take an inspiration. And you just
Okay.
wait. Once I get to 4, when a boss is on the list twice, you'll know fear.
That's terrifying. I don't like that it works in that way.
I read something
Okay.
today that was about making like lower CR monsters, like a more of a challenge, and that was included in the list. Was putting them on the initiative multiple times.
I might be doing.
That
I
would-
might be planning on doing that some.
So it was like they go on like 20, 15, 10, and 5, and on like 20 and 10 they get like full actions, but like on 15 and 5 it's like only like a bonus action or like a movement or something like that.
It's not
It
quite
makes them
not
scary,
quite
though.
legendary action, but gives them a little extra.
Yeah, there's also the MCDM books. They have things called villain actions for like small lower CR creatures, so they're almost like legendary actions, but not.
Oh, what was Scotty's rewind ability.
Scotty
when-
doesn't know that Fiona and me do it in my van every Sunday.
Good lord.
Resets to previous round, right?
I'm on my knees. Well, Scotty doesn't know.
Matt Damon.
Resets
it-
just HP.
yeah, so she
In fact,
Well,
I would
you are
argue
now.
I have 6.
well, we
I don't
don't
know
go
for sure.
past our number. Our top number.
You don't. I do. I go past my limits. Plus ultra.
Beyond.
All right, I am back.
Now I'm going to show you what those words truly mean.
I fucking. Ultra. That was so. This gets me so fucking
He
hyped.
folds Nomu in half around his
Yeah.
chest.
And then just sends him out, never to be seen again.
All right, I think we are back up. Yes.
At least I
believe
did
so.
it right at the beginning this time.
Yeah, I mean, last time I did it just before we ended. So,
Well, now that the wind has returned to our sails, let us begin this recap. Go ahead and enlighten us, Kuda.
I was about to. I'd have
Yeah,
to
tell us
say,
what happened last time.
I would say that I must have got hit in the head very hard last game because I have no fucking clue what actually happened. Could somebody else help me? I don't remember.
So-
We hit you in the head really hard.
That sounds about right.
There once was
3
a
hours.
penguin, and his name was Jeremy, and he made a little boat, and we went to sea.
Don't do that yet. You're maxed on inspiration. Don't sing yet.
Can I give it to Sergeant? Or Fly, or Vader, or
I think
Sylvan?
I'm max too.
If
I'll
you
take
have
it.
a
I need
role
one.
play moment with one of their characters, I will allow you to give your excess inspiration away.
May I boat theme?
Only if they all sing. I mean, I might have them do Whaler Man now. Next session. All right. Getting into this recap. So, you guys had started your session off talking to an aboleth who was perfectly sane. He was fine. Everything was okay. Capital letters.
He was, as Kuda would say, a dickhead.
He seemed to have matched your guys' energies, which was to say, he loves his dog. He thought Scotty was real cute. He might get a second dog. He thought Serval needed to be put down, and he basically told you guys, get Oriel fixed. He's going crazy, keeping you all sane. It's a lot. It's a lot. And it's a lot.
We're doing the
He
best we
said,
can.
what are you doing? Get in the water. Get sailing. Go save the world. Serval called him an asshole. Serval asked him if he wanted to fight. The aboleth started to get out of the water. Serval then kind of backed off.
He backed off.
The aboleth ripped off his shirt and was like, want some?
He did immediately square up. It was a little unnerving.
Come on, bro.
Come on,
That-
bro.
that bro
What are you doing, bro?
Immediately squared up.
Bro, I said you don't want none of this. I've been mainlining creatine all day.
Come at me, bro.
Mean.
Actually, some protein.
He left you guys
Pro.
3 diamonds that would
Be useless.
act
Absolutely useless.
perfect for Revivify. If the DM remembered any party member had the spell Revivify.
We did all Gestalt, and nobody decided to take Cleric.
Or Sorcerer that can Revivify, or Druid, or
Wow,
any
let's
of the
get
classes
into
that Revivify.
We looked at all
Whatever
those healing
happens,
classes and
happens.
went, nah, let's go damage.
Healing and or reviving you takes an action. And what makes you think I would waste that on any of y'all?
Saffron?
So you
we've
were
been doing
given
okay
these
so far.
gems. You went out and grabbed them. And upon grabbing them, you came in contact with Aboleth Mucus. So now Scotty and Zaladar have to stay hydrated as they have gills. Zaladar has a swim speed because he has webbed hands and feet. Which I thought about making it a little bit harder for you to work your crossbow trigger, but that seemed mean.
I think, actually, Chug, I want to say Scotty has webbed hands and feet. Zaladar has webbed hands and feet and gills. I think Scotty.
They both have
gills,
have underwater breathing.
Oh, okay. I could be wrong.
He just has a swim speed.
I gotcha. As if one has to be in the water longer than the other.
Don't need Revivify if I just don't die. It's true.
We've been doing good so far.
You said that out loud twice now, and it scares me.
They're required to soak themselves. Zaladar has to spend a day in a bath. Or not a day, an hour in a bath a day.
It's like, damn, a day.
A day.
One day on, one day off.
Transport around a tub with Zaladar, and as he pokes his head out from the water.
As long as you can push it faster than I can walk, we're good.
Just mount your Arbalest to the front of a claw tub.
You just need.
We'll
hold on. Is awaken a fucking wizard spell? Can you awaken a bath? Can you just awaken a bathtub?
I'm sure
or animate object.
You can just get Tensor's floating disc, put the bathtub on the disc.
There we go.
That moves hella slow though.
But it moves with you.
It's always 20 feet behind you.
Yeah,
that's probably faster than Zaladar with his Arbalest.
That's true.
Yep, it is.
So, you guys set sail. And I believe you managed to succeed in a long rest. I was generous. But that morning, Scotty and Serval actually had a little bit of a heart-filled talk where I think Serval, didn't open up. I don't think he's ever opened up to you guys, but he softened a little bit and enjoyed a drink with Scotty as Scotty gave him a little bit of blood coffee. It was around that time that through about a 1-inch gap in the I want to call it a cockpit at this point because I mean it's kind of what it is. Through the glass, a aberrant had slid through the glass, kind of popped into the room, and you guys were attacked by aberrants. Kudo, remember, he was there and he wrecked their shit.
That was about right.
He was napping in the kitchen.
Kuda, between you all and your all's very good rolls and my absolute dog shit rolls, the aberrants lasted about 3 rounds. Even though that each one of them was, a higher level than you, and each one was supposedly stronger than you. It did not matter. They got the shit beat out of them. Kuda crit one out of existence, and then crit another one out of existence.
As one does.
Serval went Super Saiyan and pummeled the other two. He was the first player to use 4 inspiration stacks, which locks you at initiative 20, and then whatever initiative you are currently at. So you get to go twice around for the entire combat.
So if you're at the top, you just get
go, yeah.
double.
Oh, you need a list of all, I need a list of all these inspiration rules you got going there, buddy. Because
yeah, I know this is gonna be.
I need a list. This list is getting long.
With that, the recap is done because we ended with you guys basically cleaning house. Kuda saved Jeremy from being dragged off to the sea. So you guys kind of look at these like steaming piles of blackened goo. What do you do?
I'm not going to clean that up. I'm not it.
Not a.
You're the one. You're the one who made this mess, Kuda. You should clean it up.
I don't remember nothing that happened.
Just because you don't remember what happened doesn't mean you didn't do it.
I am an innocent party in all of this mess. I did not make any such mess. Not it.
If you don't remember not making the mess, then there's no way that you can remember making the mess. But the four of us have not had our minds tampered with, and we distinctly remember you making this mess. Look, you're covered in the goo. Nobody else is.
I will interject and say I am definitely getting my mind fucked with.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
just because I'm covered in the goo does not mean that it was my fault. See, watch. I'm going to scrape off some of the goo and chuck it at Serval.
I'm gonna dodge it.
Give me an attack roll, and I guess with disadvantage because Serval's dodging.
Right. I'll just make it like...
Comes a crit.
It'd be...
Manifest your rolls, 2 19s.
Oh, wait. It's a thrown thing. I can use strength. Reckless attack. Oh, wait.
I need
He goes even.
standard.
So, does a 14 hit Serval?
No, it don't.
So Serval, you see like this goop come flying at you, and you just kind of like slip under it.
You're only
Little
making
drop
this
lands
mess.
on your shoulder.
He's like, you're only making the mess worse for yourself. And now you have to clean it up from over here as well.
No. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Well, I'm going back to driving. Good luck with the cleaning, Kuda. Goodbye.
Nobody know what the hell those things were.
No. But something tells me that we're going to be encountering stuff quite like that this whole trip.
Well, maybe you should steer us in a direction that ain't gonna take us towards these things.
They came from the sea, Kuda. We are in the sea. Take a look outside. You tell me where you don't see any sea, and I'll take us there.
Well, I mean, just 'cause they came out of the sea doesn't mean they're everywhere in the sea. You decided to drive over their home. Why don't you pay more attention?
You're right. It's completely my fault.
I mean, you're driving this thing.
Well, maybe I should turn this
Scotty
on
was
so-
driving.
Shit, it's just...
I drive fine. Just
Especially in
fine.
a town's full of madness, maybe.
No, I don't guess. I clean it up.
I do have a recommendation, though. If we're expecting more of these attacks, actually, we should do it either way. Jeremy, could you put a trap door in the hallway above so I don't have to sprint the whole length of this ship to get down to this level in case of an attack?
Oh, as you go to
the fucking floor.
As you go to talk to Jeremy, you see Jeremy like waddling at Scotty. He's like flippers open. He goes, Scotty, I'm so scared. They tried to take me. And he gives her like a hug. He's like,
Scotty will immediately get incredibly excited by the fact that Jeremy came to give her the hug, and she will bend down and give him a hug back, but very like, like normal. Not like she just feels the need to just squeeze him with everything that she has because she's so excited. She's just like, be cool, you got this.
he's
I'm
like,
cool. You're okay, Jeremy. I'm so glad you're safe.
They were gonna take me off the boat, and they were dragging me down the halls. I was so scared. And then one of them exploded. He's goo in the front room. I think I left the door open.
Well, we'll have to clean up the goo, but you're safe now. And if anything ever happened to you, you could be rest assured that they would be destroyed. Nothing would be left.
Thank you. Also, do you want a trapdoor in the middle of the room? That's gonna fuck up the structure, but fine.
I mean, it doesn't have to be in the middle of the room, perhaps someplace structurally sound, but I just realized I am probably the fastest one on this ship, and it took me way too long to get down here during an attack.
You know what I saw
I
one
couldn't-
time, Jeremy? I saw this one. It was. I wouldn't say it was an inn, because I saw just a bunch of people there. I don't know what they were doing. But there was a hole in the roof, and instead of a ladder down, it was a pole you could slide down. It looked like lots of fun, but they wouldn't let me go, because they said I was too big or too old.
Look,
Just because it was a
like
bunch
the
of
ones
kids
at the
playing on it.
clubs.
At the club?
I've been to a few clubs where there are poles.
No, not those kind of poles. You slide down it. You go from the roof above or the room above,
They were sliding.
and you slide down the pole into the room below.
I don't know, like, I know you're really strong, but I've seen them hold themselves up with their butt cheeks on those things. Are you got this?
I mean, if you build the pole, I will certainly give it a try. I've never actually tried.
Hmm.
That's more of a reason not to build the pole if Kuda's going to be putting his ass cheeks on him. Couldn't you just swing down by a rope or something so this...
So long as there's a faster way down, the only way down from up there is down the stairs.
Maybe having
No,
Of
but
his
then
laps
they're
and
playing-
monk with slow fall as you just.
I'm a
You just
monk.
need
I
the
just need a hole in
hole
the floor. Gravity means nothing to me.
Before Jeremy lets go, Scotty will give him a little kiss on the forehead.
Oh no, you're carrying this penguin for a day.
Oh, yay. This
Say-
is my Jeremy. He is mine.
this
There are
is
other
a good
penguins
question.
kind of like him, but not quite. This one is mine.
How tall are the ceilings in this ship?
They're pretty tall.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are. It's probably like almost 30 feet between levels.
Holy shit. Like, in this room, it's 30 feet to the ceiling.
It's two flights of stairs. There's a landing. There is an entire landing.
You are correct. There is an entire landing. Okay. Yep. Gravity means I literally need a hole in the floor. So I said trapdoor. That way I can just... It works like a hallway most of the time. And besides, you give him a landing pad, Zaladar will just pin shit to the floor from up there.
Actually, Sylvan, if you want to bring the chat to the map, they can give it a look over. Everybody likes maps.
Yeah.
Everybody likes math.
Well, balls. That's what I get.
Don't put that on stream.
No, that was not. There was no chance I was gonna ever put that on the stream.
Just show us the map cam, Sylvan. Balls.
I am offended you do not let me well a man.
Right. So, it doesn't show at
Why?
all.
Why doesn't it show everything?
I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause it's fucking gigantic, Chuck, and we gotta zoom out to show everything.
There you go. So, ground floor in the middle, upper floor on the top, basement / engine room on the bottom of this monstrosity. Right?
I wonder if it's because there's not enough Bobs.
God.
No more Bobs.
Bob.
The next thing to attack this ship is as soon as see an army of Bob Rosses and flee.
So yeah, Kuda just wants a fireman pole, not a stripper pole. But hey, he'll try dancing.
Jeremy will go.
Kuda, scarring us all.
Give me about a day. I'll get my saws.
Oh, I mean, If you put it at the front end of near the front end, then we have the stairs at the back and the pole in the front. That way, we can run either direction depending on which one we're closer to. Yeah.
Scotty now cradling Jeremy up on her hip like you would a toddler. We'll get your saws.
Zaladar, where you're kind of at in the hallway, you hear the as this door opens, and you see a tiny cup start to roll its way out, waving his spoon aggressively.
Do I
go
also
ahead.
see the meat man sitting in the corner there?
We don't talk about that.
I'm sorry. Is the meat man cucked in a corner somewhere? What is going on?
He
with
is in
that?
this room, yes. For some reason.
That's where the meat man likes to be.
In the
He
kitchen?
wants you to look directly at him and say, "I have the meat."
You have the meat.
We thought it was we have the meat.
Goddamn right.
That is, but
Fucking
if you're
meat man.
cooking them,
Drop is here in combat now, guys. Don't you worry.
You actually put the tiny ass little token on the screen and everything. I love him.
still not being shown on stream unless I'm.
It's on stream. It's just zoomed out.
You gotta zoom in.
He
I'm
tiny.
still seeing. I'm still seeing. Main page. I guess Twitch just doesn't like me to work.
You might want to refresh your.
Yeah.
I had to. I forgot we fell out. I was still seeing chat update. Where's the beef? Right here.
Fucking.
I got your
Chat
beef
has
and
no right to be
cheddar
funnier than us.
right here. Yeah, they do. They have all the rights.
How dare they be humorous?
So, as you guys watch, you see like Drop has like slowly made his way out, and he's like waving his little spoon, like ready for battle. Where's the danger? Where's the danger?
Dead. It's kind of splattered over there, and over there, and over there.
Yes.
He rolls up, and you see the
Yep.
spoon go flying and hit one of the puddles, then fly back to his hand.
Good job. Clean up. your
Excellent
goo.
job, Drop.
See, he's the one that made the
We-
mess, not it. I don't have to clean it up anymore.
You know what? I believe you. Forgot we were traveling with oozes. Clean that up, you cup.
Fuck you! But he still rolls over to the body, and you just see like it slowly, and I mean slowly, goes like over like a finger, and you see the finger slowly dissolve.
That's gonna
Alright.
take all day.
It's okay.
Well, that's been handled. Don't you
What
have a
about
dumber
home, bro?
brother? Yeah.
You see like though like as he had rolled over the table with like the cards, which have been like scattered everywhere, like you see like this weird back to one of the cards. It's
See
like
cards.
yeah, it's like a swirling like almost portal. Like it's like this brown and gold color. Very
Kuda,
like
you should pick that up.
square.
What's that card look like, Kuda?
I don't know. Where'd it come from?
I don't know, but it's different than the other ones we have. Is that from a different deck?
What deck of cards did we have? We don't remember.
The normal playing ones with the castles on the back? That one
Oh.
clearly isn't a castle. Is that from a different set?
I don't know.
You should
Pick up the card.
Well, let's go with brain cell rolls. It's not luck rolls, it's brain cells.
Come on, Brains House.
Above average. Looks funny to me.
Well, yeah, it's clearly a different deck. We should find out what it belongs to and return it.
Well, I guess I'll see what's going on with it.
Plucking the card. You see like it depicts like a wizard in purple armor almost. A green staff kind of pointed. It's weird because he's like kind of curled up, but he's like holding his hat. And And it says like Magician of Darkness. No, Dark Magician.
Oh, sorry. That is actually mine.
No.
I'll take that.
Is that a collectible?
It says first edition and then SDY on it. It's weird.
None of you would understand. None of you would understand. I'll
Piss
give that
off.
back, Kuda.
Piss off. You
Kuda,
didn't want to
that
check
is
it.
mine.
I'm going to keep it.
I didn't recognize the back of the card. It's mine.
Kuda's going to lick it. Mine now.
Oh no!
1,500 gold pieces minus in value right now. Just
Kuda, you absolute fool. I challenge you to a shadow game.
I don't know what that is. How about a fist fight?
Well, you're about to find out. And I start to summon my mode of hell.
The thing that's like a fucking
The problem-
20-foot radius and burns everything.
the problem is as you challenge him to a shadow game, he is holding a card. So that's Dark Magician arrived.
Oh, I'm also holding a card that none of the likes of you have ever seen before.
Pot of greed.
I was gonna
Pot
say,
of Greed, which allows me to draw 2 more cards and play Pot of Greed.
behold, Karibo.
Yes.
So Kuda, yeah, you're holding this very limited first edition card.
It looks like a card to me.
That's
I
how
don't
I'm
know what
fired.
that means, and I don't like it.
What's so
It's
special?
Dark Magician. From Yu-Gi-Oh!
I caught on to that.
Dollars don't fly.
No, I know that too. Does it belong in
Just
this
doesn't
game?
like it. That means there's a fucking blue eyes white dragon somewhere roaming around.
I am right here.
Serval shows it. I have 3 of them.
Caught me
Only
deeply
3
off.
exist.
Drop will
That's
see
weird,
all the like hubla about this card, and he goes, "Homebrew found them, scattered them around the ship."
What?
Oh,
So we're just touching people's things now and just putting them wherever we want. And licking them, apparently.
Yep. Fuck yous and all.
Well, since you said
God.
you got things to do and not clean up around here, I guess I'll
God.
look for these cards and
Scotty.
clean up.
If you find them, they are mine. They are my possession. Please return them to me. I'm asking nicely. Scotty, get a grip on your cups or I'll toss them out into the ocean.
Okay.
You guys ask before you move things because they might not belong to you or to me.
Homebrew tore up the 4th white thing. Said I couldn't have it.
Yeah, neither of you can have it.
Kaiba.
They're mine. These cards all belong to me. Please return them back to my possession. Serval looks outside and sees 5 cards floating away in the water.
Homebrew, no!
I will kill everybody on the
You
ship.
just see
before
him
this
dive
meeting's
off the
over.
ship.
Serval vows
Serval,
to kill
no!
everybody on this ship before this voyage is over.
Hey, there's
Actually-
a subquest going on here. You guys find all the cards on the ship? Well, you can play some duel monsters.
I spend all my time finding the cards.
this is Gwent in The Witcher, and all of a sudden, all I want to do is find cards.
I have put that steering wheel lock on the steering wheel in the thing, and I am looking for the cards.
I have a question.
Mhm.
So, Scotty has mending and prestidigitation. Can I
Are you gonna
Make
try to
these
buff
cards-
out the card?
PSA 10? Every one of them.
If that's what our artificer wants to do on her downtime, who am I to stop her?
Serval, have you ever considered getting these graded?
Waterdeep does have a grading agency.
What's going on?
It does take about 50 gold coins to get it graded, though. That's expensive.
I have all the money.
In about 4 to 8 weeks.
No, 4 to 8 weeks.
I don't know if you're going to be able to clean off this Kuda's saliva.
But with some magical prestidigitation and a little bit of mending, you too can have perfect cards to submit.
Just for the record, we do know that we're not connected to the material plane anymore, right? I don't know you could send them out to get graded.
Have some
I'll
mind
try to
players
make-
try to stop TCG player. They'll find a way.
I can guarantee you right now that the Mind Flare, upon trying to get in contact with a TCG player, would all of a sudden be a Mind Flare playing TCG player. Or the way around. TCG playing Mind Flare. I good English.
John Farrell once tried to stop me from doing anything with my cards, and I called him a fourth-rate duelist with a fifth-rate deck. He was even worse than this Joey kid I knew.
Who's for some reason floating by with those cards.
So yeah,
So is this just us telling the chat that we're now switching over to a Yu-Gi-Oh campaign?
Looks like it.
We crash into an iceberg and we wake up in whatever fucking city they lived in.
all I know is Soda is now saying she'd have 2 nickels for every time D&D players played Yu-Gi-Oh, which is insane.
It's not a lot of nickels, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Women twice.
It really is.
I do love the fact that they rewrote that saying, Phineas and Ferb.
So,
There's 104 days of summer vacation.
as you guys clean the boat, search the boat, I will take an investigation check for whoever's looking for cards.
Why not?
I
Oh
want
my God.
advantage because they're mine.
Kuda would probably just take the one card that seemed to bother Serval and just sit with it somewhere, not
I'm
cleaning.
gonna steal that. I'm gonna steal that.
Dirty 20.
So here's my investigation for finding cards.
22.
And then here's my sleight of hand. Of course, it's a natural one. And here's my sleight of hand to steal it from Kuda. That's
my God. Oh my God!
Would you like me to roll, or would it just be my passive perception?
I'm not-
Natural one to be flying. That means a natural one
I
to
am-
be taking it.
Because my
I am
passive
not-
is 15. So
I'm not discreet about it at all. It's just a montage of like anytime Kuda walks into a room, like Serval's like up in the corner hiding, like jumps down, smashes into stuff, like flies over Kuda. Like Kuda goes to open a window and like Serval dives out of it. You just hear a splash. Like it's just a comical afternoon of
That is
Serval trying-
that is
Fucking-
what exactly
it's a
happened.
fucking Wile E. Coyoteing this
Give the
shit.
man inspiration.
I'm actually going to say Kuda. I'm going to use my DM inspiration to say you also roll a 1. He never gets the card. You just never notice he's trying to take it.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Yeah, that's about right.
All right. Everybody who rolled over 20, which is everybody other than Vader. I'm sorry, Vader. I give you as much inspiration as I can, and it doesn't matter.
This is Serval rolling.
Pick a spot on any of the maps, and then I will tell you if there's a card there.
Serval's underneath the ship. Keel hauling himself.
How I forget? How do I get? Oh, it's in the kitchen. That's right.
Since I rolled the highest, can I just go and ask my home bro and Chip or Drop if they can tell me where the cards are?
Well, the problem is that it's homebrew and drop, so there's no way they remember that.
Checking the bathroom upstairs.
I did put in your stripper pole. It goes into the table.
Oh, right in the middle of the room?
Yep.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
When you slide down the pole, all of a sudden it starts doing.
Hmm.
Ooh, you touch my tra-la-la.
You're checking the toilet?
My
My
ding
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 dong.
dong.
This bathroom upstairs.
Oh Lord.
Alright, so in the toilet is in fact a card. You see
Of
this.
course there is.
It's a weird because it says it's like a dark monster. It's a 4-star, but it has this weird like almost like like a mummy's mask on it. And it says automatic victory can be declared by a player whose hand contains this card together with the left and right leg, left and right arm of the Forbidden One.
I
would
have
like
no
to
idea
check
what this means, but I will put it in my pocket.
It's
down
weird
below.
because it's in a protective case. And it says pristine mint 10 black.
Thing's worth more than my house.
Yep. I would like to check down below in case they put it in the gears like a spoke for a bicycle.
Oh, okay, yep. I do have a
So
card
this
for
is
that one
also
too.
Downstairs.
So you see Scotty, it is a like almost looks like a giant clock holding up another little clock staff. It's called Time Wizard.
Wizard Yug.
I love that one. Turns his baby dragon into a big dragon.
You realize you can do that now, right?
Serval, where are you clicking? Or Sovas?
Down here.
Say
Right
I
there?
am dead.
I do have one. I will say close enough. In underneath the potato, you see this. It's a like a furry brown creature with 2 eyes that look like Pac-Man. It has little green claw hands, and it is a 1-star dark monster called Tribo.
Cute.
And I'm not making up the Pac-Man eyes. That is actually a real card, part of the card. It has
Yeah,
Pac-Man
pretty cool.
eyes.
I remember that one.
You see a guy with spiky purple, black, and gold hair. He's getting coffee. He says hello, and then he leaves.
How did? I think we have a stowaway.
Trust in
He's
the
here
heart
to
of the
play
cards.
all of the game.
I'll check the kitchen.
Well,
Call
we
it
get
right
to,
here.
we do one a day. We're not gonna
Yeah,
keep
what-
searching this. Everybody's like, I will do nothing other than.
Yeah, it's
Scotty would like
black,
to start on a project for her artificering. I'd like to create dual discs.
I approve.
So at like some point during the day, you're going around again as you guys are just cleaning up, searching, looking for these things. You hear like a Scotty as you're like walking through this room, the one you're in. You'll hear like a and you see like Serval falls out of the fireplace.
I've been falling
fireplace on here.
for 30 minutes.
Told you
You
to
have
just sit
multiple
down and wait.
fireplaces.
But no, you didn't listen. You just kept trying to steal the card. Falling on your
You don't know
face.
this.
Oh yeah.
You missed it. Kuda's not paying attention. You just see him fall off the door, the fireplace.
I mean,
It's
that's not usually how you make a fire, Serval. Usually you stand on the outside of it and you put stuff in. You don't try to get in the fireplace.
Oh, is that how you make a fire, Kuda?
Yes.
Is it really?
That's last I
Wait, is that-
checked.
Scotty walks up. Wait, is that how you make a fire? Because I just do this. And she casts create bonfire in the fireplace.
So all catches on fire.
Go off.
There's a fire on the fireplace.
That's not very nice. You just make a little pile of wood and you light it like this.
As you're doing that, you'll hear like a click around your neck, Kuda, and you see Jeremy pats you on the back. He goes, "There you go, bud. Finished." And you see like this long, like heavy chains around your neck, but on it is the Dark Magician in a slab.
So, but thank you, I guess. It's very cool looking card. See, look, Serval. Jeremy made it. Now it's special just for me.
When I find my Millennium Rod, I'm going to banish you to the Shadow Realm.
If you want to find a rod, don't look too far. I got one, but you can't have it.
I said a rod, not a stick.
You know what? Fucking
Anyways, I just came down here to tell everybody that I saw an iceberg and I'm heading directly towards it. Good luck to everyone else.
Right. That's not very nice. Is there something fancy on it? Or are you just trying to look for your sense of humor?
Jeremy just starts running towards the like cockpit. No, man!
I've dismantled the steering column. He'll never be able to turn this boat.
He built it. I think he could figure it out.
Jeremy might actually kill you if you ever hurt this boat.
You wake up and Jeremy's over you in the middle of the night. Don't fucking steering gears ever again. They took me
Chisel
12
underneath your
hours.
chin.
Yeah.
Are you coming on to me, Jeremy?
You two got pretty asses.
You got a pretty mouth.
I like your hat.
Mm-hmm. Want some of them
Oh,
French fried
the chaos
potatoes?
is just cranked up to 11 today, isn't it?
It really is, and it's been all lighthearted. I'm waiting for Chuck to be like, and here's the other foot, and
Right.
the nastiest tragedy happens to everybody.
We did not level up to do this. Something bad. is
Yeah,
out
Maybe we
there.
did.
Maybe you
we
did. First things first, don't think I know what's going on or you know what's going on, because that's not true. My notes aren't ever in any cohesive pattern. I have Yu-Gi-Oh highlighted. That's it.
I would like to spend the afternoon putting together this strange puzzle.
The Millennium pieces aren't on this boat. That doesn't mean they're not on a boat.
Damn. Do we see any other boats? I wish to engage in seafarer
Obviously,
combat.
High seas
Do we even
combat.
have cannons
look
on
for
this?
cards. Yeah, Zaladar.
Oh, that's true.
But
If I can make it to the edge.
I mean, there's an opening in this thing somewhere.
Sure,
As
remind
you
me, I have to
guys-
carry Zaldar everywhere.
I'm just-
I gotta look up something.
you know what? I will go ahead and allow you to do this. Shadow,
God.
go ahead and sing what Jeremy is singing.
Jeremy, while he works, says, "There once was a penguin, and that penguin was me, and I made a little boat, and we went to sea. The waves came up, and the bow went down, and quickly enemies did come. Oh, soon may the Dragonborn come to bring us all breath weapons. One day when the Arbalist come, he'll bring annihilation."
That's too
Jeremy will get an inspiration.
I wanted it!
That's too good.
So as you guys sail, it is a peaceful day.
You know what?
Despite
Give
the
the inspiration
antics.
to Jeremy, in case he needs it.
Yeah, I gave it to. He has the inspiration.
Yes.
He might save you guys one day. Someone's
Do you
about to
again?
die, and Jeremy just grabs your hand. Not today, Serval, and he pulls you up.
I'm sorry. Do you mean Jeremy's going to save us again? Because I think he's already saved us twice.
He actually
You're
killed one of the aberrants too.
And you are very right to say that it will be Serval because we'll see how I roll.
Serval's, the dice just don't like Serval, and I don't know why.
Nope.
But as
I'm still in combat.
They want me to play my new character, a mantis shrimp named Umami Tsunami.
be accurate to how this campaign is going.
If I may, before we keep going, my
Sure.
favorite part about the line was when the arbalists come, because it takes him so long to move.
I just looked up something. I was like, there's got to be a way to get around this, and I was like, oh, wrist pocket might work, but it has to be 5 pounds, and an arbalist is 20 pounds. You ever thought just about using a different weapon, Saladar? Like a longbow.
No, I haven't.
Fair.
Longbow
like,
can't get this far.
On the table, it's like the arbalist. He's like taking it apart and put it back together, and he gets faster every time.
Like
This is my arbalist. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
maybe while we're
Not my arbalest is
on
nothing.
the ship,
I am nothing.
maybe while we're on the ship, he used something a tad smaller. That way, if something happens on the ship, you can get there. Then when we go out,
Just add wheels to it.
when we go out to adventure, and we're in the open country where it's long range to see something, then use that thing. Because that was one of the things Kudo is going to go.
He
He's
doesn't
going to
wanna
talk
leave
to
his kid
Zaladar and
here.
be like, "Can't you just get Jeremy to make it lighter or something?"
Yeah, we have 2 artifices on this ship. How
Yeah,
enchant the shit out of that thing. Make it light.
you need some.
There's been more important things.
Make it go
Meanwhile,
fast.
Scotty is like setting up like a series of mirrors and like tubes so that he can see other locations on the ship, so that he can within his vision he can teleport 30 feet.
There you go.
I don't know. Can you do that through a peephole?
He could see it.
Yeah.
You can see. You
And all of
can
them lead to his
fight.
room, so he just has to look, and then there we go, boop.
Jesus.
Zeladar's room is just like Swiss cheese. There's just holes in it.
And holes and mirrors.
But
I don't know if Zaladar would survive putting that many holes in Jeremy's boat.
I don't think so.
Fair.
No, it's just one
Yeah.
that leads out of his room and then into all of the other places, and he just moves it over so he can see.
But as we start to transition tonight, at some point, Serval, you will feel something like tug at your pant leg. You're looking down. You see Homebro, his little chip mug, world's best dad. He kind of swirls around in himself, and you see him pull out this slabbed card. He holds up one last final card. It is a whitish dragon with these blue eyes. He holds it up and goes, well, he doesn't pop me. That's right. He goes, I heard you were sad. Here's your card. I found it for you.
Thank you. Where are the others?
What others?
Well, for starters, there are 2 that look exactly like this one. There was 3 others that look like this one, but I heard one of you ripped it up.
Huh. That's weird. Can I get back to the kitchen?
Yes. Thank you for returning this back to me. If you find any others, please do the same.
Yeah. Later, brah. And then just
Later, bro.
slimes. Slimes. on-
Thrall looks at his card. It's just a picture of Sovez.
Yeah.
Somebody took that when he was in the shower.
Yeah. Very. Very candid. The flavor text is, "Oh, bro, what are you doing in here? Get that!"
Where'd you get a camera?
Is that my loofah?
Says, as we transition into the night, one of the things that Sova's has been doing during the day was finally taking those crag cat pelts and turning them into fucking cloaks.
Oh,
That he's been trying to do for ages, but
I'm trying
Just
to
to
think
make
what
everyone
kind of
admit.
check I would make that.
would it be a leatherworker's tool?
Yeah. That seems about right.
Right click the button, roll the die. Okay, that one doesn't work. We'll do this one because it's the same.
Big noise.
23. It's hard because, obviously these furs also have like magical properties.
Mhm.
And it is like iffy a couple times. But luckily, because Jeremy built this boat for every eventuality, you do actually have like a small workshop in the hull. So as you kind of tinker away, I will say you haven't quite managed to get the magical properties, but you have made some very nice cloaks.
Good. He'll take those with him upstairs as he gets ready for dinner. Okay, go out the door. No, not you, Arbase Meat Man. Not you.
Anyways,
I feel like there's an entity standing over me, and I'm not sure I appreciate it.
as you guys get your soup together, we are actually going to have a very important conversation here. Serval,
Yes, Daddy.
how you feeling going on to your really your second day without food?
Let's find out.
As everyone is sitting down for
Oh.
dinner, you see Kuda in a kilt come sailing down the
Mm.
fire pole.
New rule: you can't use that during dinner.
That was so much fun, guys.
New rule: you can't use that during dinner.
Never had anything that fun back in the mountains.
Straight up, when you said salad bar, I thought you said salad bar. Well, he's salad bar for the rest of the campaign.
I'm doing okay.
Kuda's a little bit weird with names, so salad bar, saladar. Same.
You do feel it like in the pits of your stomach, though. You're like, maybe I should have brought a snack.
Just feed all the RB.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Stroll will feel it, but he will not. He will not say anything about it.
As food is divvied out, Drop will triumphantly shout, "First one's done!" And then he starts going over to the next pile of goop.
The slowest but most convenient Roomba.
Good job, Drop. Keep up the good work. I'm proud of you.
Homebro is at the ever pot. And he's stirred it, and he's rolls around, and he goes to a spice cabinet, and you see him puts the spice away really slow, dips the spoon in the pot. He made dinner.
Damn, Diana, spicy as hell. What'd you put in that? Just a little salt and pepper, Ted.
Yeah, he made some like jambalaya.
That is very
Is
tasty.
Kuda just
Can I look
It's
at
just
extremely closely to see if he's putting the bodies of this thing in the food?
Like the goop bodies?
Yeah.
No. Umbro makes good food. So he's gonna pick up the the female home brews.
Brodette.
Yeah, Brodette.
nice. I respect it.
He's just looking for a world's best mom mug. One day.
One day he'll find it.
So as you eat, do you guys discuss anything? Do you?
Yeah, as we all sit down for food here, Soviz has this large pile of pelts over his one arm, and we'll hand them out to everybody. I may need Scotty or maybe Jeremy to try and bring out the magic effects, but the crag cats that we killed that feel like 7 years ago now, when it was really like, I don't know, a week, maybe 2. Here are your cloaks. Had things been normal, perhaps we would have gotten these earlier.
Those look very nice.
Somebody more.
But
If we can get one of our more magically inclined to help, they might be able to help with whatever insanity we may have to deal with next.
there's only 4 of them.
I want to say there was enough for everybody. Could be wrong.
I thought there were 4 crag cats, but I could be wrong.
There might have
There
only
was
been
4.
4.
Well, that
Cool.
means that we have to fight over what was the other one.
Coulda would decline.
I already kind of have a cloak, but
I've got my pelt here. It's not as nice as your cat, but you put in a lot of work. You better take it. Last time I tried to make something out of leather or out of hide, didn't look so well. I actually had to get this one made later. You want to see what I made?
Sure.
He goes, like, booking it out of the room, and you hear him thundering up the stairs. And eventually...
Don't use the pole.
Nope. He's coming, screaming down the pole.
Damn it.
Everybody looks up despite not wanting to. You just have to.
Yeah. I'm sorry if you do. But he comes down and he pulls out from a pocket. It looks like a hat that he made. It's a badger pelt, like a normal size badger pelt that looks like it looks like somebody skinned it with a butter knife. And he just plops it on his head like the ugliest Davy Crockett hat you've ever seen, made out of a badger instead of a raccoon. I made this long time ago.
Needs a little work, but that's a start. No, the cat cloaks here, if one of the magically inclined can pull forward whatever's left in the pelt, might help us either stay hidden or perhaps turn spells
Fancy.
based on what the cats could do, at least.
Maybe. I'd say you hold on to one, and if the others want it, they can have it. Like I said, we don't want to take away from the work you did. But maybe we find another one and we'll all match.
Maybe. But other than that, when I was working on these, something Garga used to do was he'd work on pelts. I got a question for y'all. I'm trying to be this team, right? As long as we've been together, we all barely know each other. Perhaps we should change that, even just at a surface level. So, a simple question. What's your favorite scar? He has got to have at least some.
Favorite
Dale's not
scar?
a quiet place.
The scars aren't something that I'm meant to be happy about.
Well, every scar is a lesson. Some lessons are better than others. And some are more, looking back, some are definitely more humorous than they are terrible. Surely everyone's got at least one scar that they find humorous.
Oh, I'd say
I disagree.
I got a number of scars, but I would have to
Might as
say, like, you see, like, he'll pull off pull the mantle, the badger head mantle to the side, and you see that the shoulder underneath looks like there's a huge chunk missing out of it, and it's just kind of like poorly healed flesh. Oh, I'd have to say this one.
What the hell gave you that?
Oh, wasn't quite as big as the cats that made these here fancy pelts you got, but I was only a tyke when I got it, and it seemed to stick around for a while. Big, ugly, grey cat of some sort. I don't know. It was a long way from here.
Big mark to leave a scar like that.
It hurt, but it was fun. Unfortunately, I don't think he got away. He fell a long way down, but I couldn't find him. So I settled for my hat, and he plops the ugly hat back on his head.
Well, did you throw a damn thing off a cliff?
I mean, when it's trying to take a piece out of your body, you don't look for a nice, neat place to throw it. So off a cliff seemed like the easiest. I only had a knife.
No, I'm not saying it was a poor decision. First there was a cat thing, and then you threw it off a cliff. I was waiting for the rest of the story.
Oh, well, when I don't know how old I was. He starts counting on his fingers. It's been a while. I went out as part of my people's thing, because we go out and do what's called a spirit hunt, and we come back with an animal that's supposed to represent your force of nature, you as a force of nature. It took me a while to find anything. When that happened upon, actually it happened upon me. I kind of I got in a fight with it and tried to eat me. I tried to save myself from being eaten and chucked it off a cliff. But I lost out on the beast. I had no proof
Yeah,
of my...
you're allowed to tell the tale, at least.
I can tell it to you, but you're not part of the tribe. But my 9 brothers and my pop, they didn't believe the story. They just saw my ugly hat and assumed that was the only thing I could catch.
Badgers are kind of tenacious little fuckers anyways.
Oh, well,
I'd almost rather go up against a crag cat. At least those run on occasion. Badgers don't give a shit.
well, the little one wasn't too bad. The big one right here, and he pats the head on his shoulder. This one was a little more of a trouble. That little one was more out of necessity, because I was kind of hungry.
Fair enough.
But I didn't fail. They just
Doesn't sound like it.
They just thought I did. So the scar means a lot. It hurts. More than the
Bill?
more than the teeth. No. What happened?
That pretty scars the story. Well, I'll be fair, that is a bit of a heavier story than I had first expected.
Well,
Although maybe I shouldn't have.
I mean, I've got other scars. You want to see the one where I got in a bar fight and a bloke tried to stab me, but I quite literally turned the other cheek and he got me.
I'm pretty sure we all saw that one as you came down.
Oh, you did? How dare you be looking at me up my kilt when I'm trying to
I told you not to use the pole.
But it's so much fun. Have you tried it yet? It's amazing. See,
I'm
watch.
sure it is.
Run away.
No. Oh.
Screech! Just
What was you?
skin on metal, screeching down the pole.
So slow, slide it down.
The sound hurts. You. See, it is lots of fun.
Are you raging or do you take damage?
I
Chafing.
don't think
Chafing.
I think that time around it's like, maybe I need to. Maybe we need to do something to this pole to make it a little more slippery, not quite so chafy.
Yes, we should toss it out there into the water.
Absolutely not. It's the best way to get down. I'm never coming down those stairs ever again. It is the best.
No, I may have made a mistake. I had just wanted a hole in the floor. Whatever.
How would
Now we
you
have
get
a
back
bowl.
up if you only had a hole?
The stairs.
What if you need to get to the top quick?
The stairs. It's gonna be faster than climbing a pole.
I mean, to be honest, this is Zaladar speaking. I mean, he ain't moving anywhere quick, even if it's to save his own life. Speaking of
Oh,
which,
that's it.
can you fix that damn thing so you can actually move?
I specialize in potions.
Mhm.
That's a Scotty question.
Can't you make a potion
Do
that
you
makes it lighter or
specialize-
something?
I don't think I've seen you even touch a potion since we've been traveling together.
Just because I do it in secret in the morning.
Ooh, you
Doesn't
make
mean I
some
don't do it.
Secret potions?
Is that what they're calling it now?
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy looks really concerned. He goes, "Now, Zaladar, you're among friends. If you need to tell us about your day drinking, we're here to help.
The only way I'm functional at this point.
I want
I
you
can quit
to know
anytime I
deep
want."
down in my heart, I still love you."
I mean, is it really a secret potion? Or are you mixing up letters and it's supposed to be an L?
Potions.
Because
I can
if
assure you
so,
I'm not.
could make you
Tropical
go
creams.
blind.
Don't come in here. I'm specializing in my potions.
You guys
the
eat.
virus.
You know, no, you lost. You guys lose your meal now. You guys eat.
So, what about you, Sovez? What's about them scars you're talking about?
Oh, I've got plenty of. A fun one would be, and he stops and kind of takes off half of his upper jacket and pulls his arm out. As you can see his elbow. There's like a handful of scales that have like blown out, or it looks like they one time had blown out and have re-healed. This patch here never quite healed right, but it's from when I tried to kill Garga as a child. Turns out a giant doesn't need to be awake to prevent an assassination. It's not good if they roll over, though.
Well,
He fixed it up afterwards, but Diam and the kid who tried to kill him.
Before he was your father.
Yeah, would have been. Yeah, it would have been about the week after we left the tribe, after the matron's death. I wasn't sure of him just yet. It was when I was in the tribe, the matron was the only one who had taken care of me. Only one who was kind in any sense of the term. The Gar guy was indifferent. He wasn't cruel, but he didn't even notice me while we were in the tribe. And I was a side project, a pet, something that didn't matter to him. He was busy. And then the matron died, and he took me away. So I saw the chances a child does, thinking there's only one of them. If I can kill one and leave, I have a chance of living. So I grabbed a sharp piece of stone, climbed up his neck, and attempted to scratch him, or cut his throat. With a rock, as a child, against Gar guy. I'm pretty sure he thought it was a bug, because it's kind of like, you swat at a thing in your sleep. I think I cleared 40 feet before I hit the wall. My arm never quite healed right after that. He woke up after I was screaming, though. Wasn't upset. Just,
Disappointed.
It wasn't even disappointed. He looked at me and said, if you wanted to leave, you should have waited till morning. It was warmer then. Set my arm back in place and went back to sleep. I didn't really have the nerve to leave after that. But now I find it humorous. What the hell was a child with a rock going to do against a giant?
Well, you certainly showed you got some stones to try it, and kids do funny things.
Yeah, it worked out in the end. That one's better. One of the better scars. I've got, almost 24 now. The ones on my back are not as gentle a story, and these ones I try not to talk about. And as he says these ones, you see on his wrist there's marks of old frostbite and more wounds for his scales than quite heal fully. Those of you who know what they look like, they're shackles, rope burns, marks from being a slave. I used to have wings. I don't anymore.
Where'd
So
you
yes,
lose
every
them?
scar is a story. They were taken from me, Kuda.
Oh,
Not gently.
And for Kuda to be like, we'll take them back.
I mean, if we find some wings, I'll be sure to save some for you.
I'm most set. I appreciate it. And he stops. I've made my peace with these scars. They are now a pretty large part of me. What about you? Anybody else got a good scar story? Or something you're willing to share?
I don't understand how you're able to make peace with something. How do you not regret it?
Regret what? What happened to me as a child?
How do you not hate the ones that took your wings or put
Oh,
you
I
in
do.
shackles?
If I see them again, I will absolutely kill them. Don't get me wrong, but at the time, there was nothing I could do. Being upset by that, holding on to the anger of something that is an impossible hold. And all it does is weigh you down. These scars are a reminder that sometimes there's just somebody stronger than you are. But I survived, which means I can become stronger than they were. And trust me, the giant who took my wings, I plan on feeding him his own fist. So, should I come across him again, I will certainly do so.
I'd have to say, if you get into such, I've personally never been made a slave. But as far as hating the people who cause you scars and cause you problems, if you let it fester inside you, that just becomes worse for you. I was shunned, beaten out of my senses, kicked out of a tribe. I've got 9 brothers and a bastard of a father. They took part in the beating. I don't care. They're gone. Let them swing wherever the hell they're at now. I don't let it bother me. This scar here doesn't bother me. It's part of me. It's a lesson. You gotta let it go.
Stories written in your flesh. Are memories of who you were. They don't dictate who you can become. That's one took me a while to learn. Trust me, being raised by a man I respect who is also part of the tribe that originally enslaved me took a lot of getting over. Luckily, Gaga is very patient. At least was with me. What about you? I know you've got that one big one across your chest there. Is that what you're referring to?
All scars are to me are regrets.
Well, you
Lots of
survived
weight
them.
to carry.
I shouldn't have.
Well, you
Why
can't.
not?
You can't regret that. You're alive. Breathing one more day. The scar wasn't bad enough to take you. Live with it. Accept it. And move on.
This scar is just a reminder that I was too willfully weak.
What caused it?
If he keeps getting pride, he's kind of just gonna look down. It was somebody I once loved.
She tried to take your heart? Literally?
Pretty much. Although they're not to blame, they were defending themselves.
From you?
Unfortunately.
That's a scar with some weight behind it.
That's why I do not understand your view on happy scars. I have
They're
no
not
such
all-
thing.
It's not that scars are happy, it's... You could be happy you've learned the lesson behind them. It's... The ones on my wings piss me off. The giants who ripped them apart. This one, he holds up his elbow. This is the lesson of a child who was way over his head and tried to make a jump anyways. This one, when he pulls up his shirt, you see it, his ribs. There's like a spider web of cracks across his ribs and his all the scales. They seem to shift from his normal scale color to almost a glass-like thing, almost similar to his horns. Got kicked in the rib for being too slow. Out on a hunt. I got faster. It's to breathe some days, but you learn from it. So, you say your scars are full of regrets. Have you learned nothing from them?
All this is a reminder that I'm just a piece of shit. The only thing driving me now is Scotty and the one that made me do that to my family.
made you do that to your family? I feel like I'm missing some context here. You and Scotty are from another realm. Are you noble? What the hell happened over there?
Oh, how much do I want to get into?
If you want to not get into further, just kind of like, basically give Scotty a look and then I can take over. Or like look sad and Scotty will just chime in. I'll let you finish what you're doing first.
And I chimed in.
um, yeah, I'm not sure how much he would want to disclose yet.
That's fine. If it's too heavy, it's fine. This was meant as a icebreaker. I don't like the fact that I said that out loud.
Considering where we're at, not a good. I got something else.
Reality groans.
I got something that might
I
help
know.
you. Kuta's gonna reach into a sporin on the front of his belt and pull out this battered, beaten-looking flask and hand it over to you. Sometimes it helps.
We were already concerned with his day drinking. Now you're encouraging it.
It's on daytime
The
anymore.
potion I make in the morning is celerity. It just clears my mind. Or tries
It's
to,
just-
anyways.
Just whiskey.
Make them in the morning too.
Sometimes this one's good to numb the mind. Problems never go away. You just got to think about them in a different way. And sometimes thinking about them in a different way helps. You gotta get over your scars. Learn to accept what happened. If it's vengeance, focus on that. You're not a piece of shit. You're doing something good. You're protecting Scotty. She's pretty awesome. You're doing that.
I'm not so sure you'd say that if you knew what actually happened.
Thank you, Kuda.
I've seen a lot. But you know what? Whether you're good or not, you do good. You saved people.
I don't agree.
Here. You saved people up
I don't
here.
agree with it.
You don't agree?
I don't agree with anything either of you are saying, except for Saladar. He has the right way about it. Scars are only a reminder of your failures, your shortcomings, where you slipped up and failed time and time again. They're not something to be happy about or to accept. They are reminders for you to show you that you are weak, and if you do not overcome this weakness, you will forever be weak. You, Sovez, your wings ripped off from you. You will never fly again. You accept that? The ones that enslaved you, damaged you greatly, and you welcome them like brothers. No, I don't understand how you could even think to feel that way. That would burn me every day. The fact that the Gara guy, your father, still stands after what you say they put you through is insanity.
I can
Your
see
scars
why
are
you
there
think that.
because you were too weak to do something. And you were too lucky or too dumb to die. When the adverse came to show its ugly face. Don't accept your scars. The only thing they define you of or as is weak.
I can see why you would feel that way. For a long time, my thoughts were similar. They were a sign of weakness, a sign of something I could not do. Until eventually, slowly, with great reluctance, I learned to realize that it also means you survived. And if you survived, tomorrow, you have a chance to do better than you did the day before. You can't do that if you're weighed down by nothing but regrets and weakness and death. If all you do is focus on the ways that you have done poorly, you can never truly improve. It's good to know where your faults lie. It allows you to improve upon them, but not if you only focus on the negative. Scars are a lesson. They are stories. If you learn from them, then they could be worthwhile. I'm not saying every scar is, but some are. Some are lessons that you had to learn the hard way. Some are lessons you wish you didn't have to learn. But every scar is a lesson. If you can't learn from them, you're not really paying attention to what they're saying.
You don't have to keep the scar to remember the lesson.
Can't get rid of a scar.
I did.
How?
We have people in the court for that.
When my body was given over to Sutek, she made it pure. Now I bear no scars. But as Serval says this, he's looking down at the ring that he's wearing. None.
Your body has no scars.
That doesn't say you. Mine doesn't. Just if you want to wipe away the scars off your meat. They're still here.
Oh, don't say
I don't have any on
like
me
that.
either.
They're still up here.
To answer your question, I don't have any on me either. To answer your question, yes, I am of nobility. I feel like that's pretty apparent. Growing up, I was told that scars are unsightly for girls that, like me, I'm not a warrior. In the court, it could prevent me from...
I will say one correction. Everybody but Angerboda. Angerboda very noticeably has a big scar across her face.
She's a
Angerboda did not.
warrior.
Yeah,
He's a
Angerboda
warrior.
did not give a single fuck what the court said. Scotty may have. Just sorry, I wanted to add.
Fair.
No, where I'm from, the court says, it's unsightly for a girl who's not a warrior. For it to be a battle scar, to have a story of success, because you should have seen the other guy, then that was one thing. But for me, it could potentially run the risk of, in the event that we had a gathering and we had to make political ties, and I need to be married off, it could prevent someone from accepting me as their potential candidate. So whenever anything happened when I was younger, mother had a friend assist, and I no longer have any sort of issues anywhere. I guess the closest thing would have been one time it was kind of like a pet, but it wasn't. It was somewhat, I think you would call a stray that I used to spend time with. I was caring for it. It was friendly, but unfortunately one of the neighborhood children spooked it and it lashed out. I have yet to see that again. Mother may or may not have disposed of it in front of me and said that it was inappropriate to take care of the vermin outside. But I have been, since I'm nobility, subjected to many varying poisons and venoms. There's the risk of, assassination and things of that nature. Plus, with my alchemist background, we had to test things out sometimes. There was many nights that I would be writhing in agony until I figured out how to fix it. That was, the tests at the time. Sometimes you would just keep vomiting and then it would turn to blood. But I figured it out. I learned lessons the hard way, I guess, or the easy way. There were people that had it far worse than I ever did. My alchemist teacher said I was a very, very, very quick learn. And one time, I think that's actually when I first discovered how to create healing or health potions. And my mother actually was incredibly impressed with me. She came over when I said, "Mother, look," and I had created quite a strong health potion. Actually, she said that she was actually proud of me. She bent down, she gave me a hug and a kiss on the forehead, and said that I was of great use, and she was looking forward to me helping her further. I think that that's probably one of the greatest moments of my life, and I strive for that. It was probably the most genuine form of affection I've ever received. She actually had this smile on her face, like you could see it in her eyes. She was proud of me.
Your mother and my father would have gotten along swimmingly.
Well, it wasn't all my mom. Sometimes it was a lot of the teacher too. You see, if you didn't adapt and survive, you wouldn't make it very long where we were from. We also had to,
Go ahead.
Going back to the, gatherings in which we had to meet other, potential nobles. You had to wear, if you wore a smile, you were also more likely to be in favor. So, wear your confidence and pride and be strong, because if you're wearing a smile, you have control.
I despise those meetings. Every time I was forced to go to one, it was like sitting on hot nails.
They were rather droll. I sometimes snuck out to do more potion creation. That's actually when I made my first potion of speed, I think haste of some sort. Mother was also very proud at that one. She said, she came out and she said, "You didn't want to be in there either?" And I said, "No." And when I showed her what I made, she was very pleased as well. She gets it. Obviously, I went back. I wasn't gone too long. If I was absent for too long, then people might notice, and then questions might arise.
How
pulls
is
out
this? I
another
grew up a
flask
slave.
and hands it to Scotty. "I think you need this more than Zaladar does. I got one more if anyone wants it."
How is it?
Jeremy will go, "Yeah, fuck."
He'll hand it
Pass
over.
that here and they're done. How is it I grew up a slave and somehow had a better childhood than any of you?
I mean, I'd
No,
say my childhood
Yeah.
was pretty good up until the beatings and getting thrown out. But up until then, I was just made fun of a lot. But I figured they were all doing it in good fun, like most kids do. Because I don't know if
You weren't
know-
any different.
Oh,
Growing up in nobility, you weren't any different than cattle to those above you. Smile, look pretty, be happy, say the right things, make sure that everybody accepts what you are and who you are, and don't you dare make your betters look awful. I despise it all. Dancing around in a facade, hiding what you really are. Despicable hate mongers. Those sending their young off to slaughter just like a farmer would a sheep.
what in the hells did you people grow up in?
You're only as useful as the uses they find for you. I'm sorry, Scotty, but those weren't moments of love or compassion. You exhibited a use, so you were tolerated for longer. Eventually,
Well-
those uses run out.
I think that they were just moments of merit. I mean, I had a few friends. I mean, when they achieved great things, their parents were proud. Doesn't necessarily mean that they weren't in love. They didn't love them all along. It's just they had a moment to express that. You grew up in nobility. You know how cold things have to be. If you step out of line, or if someone shows too much, you can be used against them. That's what happened with my own friend. She had to be married off to some other noble boy. He beat her. And then, when she found something that was a release, he took that and he killed it in front of her. That was the one thing she had.
She didn't have to kill it herself.
I think she was too broken down for her to do it herself.
Good.
You have to maintain that facade, because if you're not careful, things can happen.
You do not have to maintain that. Damn that to hell. I
those
refuse
places?
to maintain that facade. If they will not accept you for who you are and for what you want to be, then screw them all. Send them all to the hells. You are your own person. You are not what they have created. You do not just deserve praise when you have done something that benefits them. You're much more. I much more. We all.
That I actually agree with.
See?
Apparently, I've picked at some deeper wounds than I initially expected. I apologize, truly.
There's
Just
no need.
there is. Causing pain on purpose is one thing. If this was a fight or meant to antagonize, sure. But this was an honest attempt at getting to know each other. What you all
Well-
have been through,
That's
at
who
least
we
my
are.
cage was physical.
This is who we are. This is exactly what you wanted to do with this discussion, to get to know us.
Sometimes
I
there's
don't-
no scars on the body, the scars are on the mind.
Yes, your scars run soul deep. My scars run through my body. It's different. So far, you say your body was remade. It's erased the scars you had gathered as a child, the stories and memories you had made, turning you into this tool for your goddess. Freshly human.
Not my goddess, no. I accepted Sutek on my own volition, for her power, for her guidance. I was made a tool by my father, by my family, to push their name and to raise their name amongst our ranks and nobility. Everything that I ever cared for, anything that I ever desired, well, that didn't matter.
That is brutal. In a way I don't have words to express. And never knew my actual father, the one who adopted me, has done a pretty good job for, well, our initial misgivings with each other. The concept of the person who is responsible for you being here, being alive, a parent, causing that much pain, treating children that poorly, is abhorrent. This has made you who you are today. And who you are now, from what I've seen, and strong-willed, good fighter. But, yeah, more than that. Scotty as well. You shouldn't be tools for your parents. Be your own people. When I broke free, at least I had... There was no more cage, no more chains, no more shackles. Pain from when I was something else, yeah. I carry that with me still. Memories of what I was, but that's all they are. They're old scars. Lessons learned, able to move past. Your scars aren't something you can see, something you can learn to accept as part of who you are, as your eyes see it every time you see your reflection. In order to accept your scars, you have to do, like, soul searching. And I don't know that those kind of scars are as simple to accept as mine. Mine are from mistakes I made trying to mimic Guy in a fight, or try to assassinate somebody 30 times my size as a child. Yours are from society's expectations upon you. Somebody else's problems forcing themselves on you as harm. That is bullshit. You never should have had to deal with that. My scars, Say that again?
You can go.
My scars were, for the most part, my choice. Not these ones, but this one. Wolf bite. The broken elbow. Even the kick to the ribs. Those were choices I made. Your scars were forced upon you. And that is not right.
I took the tools they gave me, and I used that to create myself. They gave me the knowledge that I have, the study, the books, the theories. I took those and I put them into practice. I grew to love that. Well, I always loved it. Learning was my passion, and that was not forced upon me. I could have chose anything else, but I chose to continue my studies because I liked it. I took on agony from those poisons, those venoms, so that I could learn and that I could be safe and not have to worry the people that I care about. I made those potions and those things for my family so that I could keep them safe. And that smile that I wear, it isn't just to show that I am in control. If you wear a smile long enough, you'll feel better. And you know what? I do. I'm happy because I found a passion in my life that I am not only in control of, but was encouraged to learn. I made me. Other people, they think they control it. Sure. And maybe they did at first. But now I'm here, and I have made these decisions, and I have come to this place to save my friend and to save my feelings. And one day I'll return, and I will be ahead. And you know what? I'm not going to do what I did or what they did to me, but I will provide my future children with the tools that they need to succeed and for them to be happy, even in a miserable place like that. You make your own happiness, and I did. And now I'm surrounded by friends that I'm pretty confident I can trust with my life. And I have absolutely adorable fluffy animals. Is he?
You had to run away to get those things. You saw how you were when your mother showed up. That was not happiness. That was subservitude. You answered
Well?
to her like a dog answering to her master, and I do not mean that to insult you, but just as a comparison. Like Wizzy just answered you, she's right by you. Just like
Wizzy comes
Wizzy
running up.
answered to you. Just like Wizzy answered to you. That is what I saw when I looked at you standing face to face with your mother. I saw a direct reflection of myself when I used to stand before my father. No matter how tall I stood, I felt small, and I could see that smallness in you. That's why I stood up in front of her. I don't think you've removed the shackles as much as you think you have. Maybe loosened them, yes, but they are still there.
Sometimes things don't heal all the way yet. I hurt her when I left. There were words. She obviously
Did
hurt
she,
me.
did
And
she
there were
hurt
other people
because
there,
she lost
too.
a daughter or because she lost a tool?
There were other people there. I
But you
don't
are
know
daughter.
the answer to that, maybe. But I do know that I still care deeply about my family, about my mother. And sure, we have a tense relationship sometimes, and it hurts. Her voice breaks a little. But I'm trying. And it might not be right for everybody. It might not be right for me. That's something that I have to figure out.
I have a question. I was trying to be happier and lighter with my story. Number one, I'm sorry if the scar of conversation got a little out of control. But by the sound of it, I don't know anything. I'm just a simple guy. Made fun of because he was short. Tried to defend himself against his people and got beaten by everyone that he loved. Then shunned. But I'm nothing compared to what you guys went through. And this is a weird question. Especially for the two of you who say you ain't got no scars. What if we all get scars? Together. Carefully placed. Binding us as one. Wherever you'd like. So we're together in this. So that way you do have a scar. That means something good. Something happy. Friends. Companions. Allies. Whatever you want to call it. It's something that's just us. No one can take it away. It might hurt.
I'm not gonna have to put my hands on top of yours again, am I?
No. But you would have to trust me with a knife.
They would need to be silver.
I think we got one of those. And we get silvered weapons because of the were-rats.
I think you got a silvered axe because of the were-rats.
But somebody else got something silver too.
I bet Oriole's feather. I don't think Silvas would have gone after a silver weapon.
Yeah, I've got a magical sword of blood.
I got
feel
my
like-
baby.
I thought somebody got a silver
I feel like after
dagger
being
or something
told-
like that.
Blood Omen would leave a scar on Serval.
I feel like after being told all of her life that you have to be perfect and you have to look perfect and you have to be perfect, she would have a really hard time with that and would probably just be like, can I just make us friendship bracelets?
So, I probably would have asked him for a tattoo or ritual scarification, Kudo, but
Oh, I mean,
the sentiment stands.
I ain't got no... I don't know how to do a tattoo. I'm not sure about scarification. But just one little scar. Whatever you want. I don't know too many languages, so it'd probably have to be enjoyment. Redemption. Or
It's actually like
forgiveness.
17 cuts for redemption. No, 49.
Redemption. So all thinks a long moment on that word. You guys may continue to talk because he'll take a moment.
Kuda's encouraging drinking. So, and he's gonna take one of the flasks from whoever finishes and take a drink. And if you do drink it, it is the most. It's like Everclear. Fantasy Everclear is what you're drinking.
Yeah.
It's fucking battery
Yeah, so
acid.
this
It's fucking
So
battery
this-
acid.
takes it, hit it, and realizes it's terrible and takes a second one as he's sitting in this chair going, this was meant to be a lighthearted, oh, I fucked up and I did this stupid thing and I got this stupid scar from it conversation, and it has become so much deeper than he expected it to be.
I will say, as your DM, post this conversation, you guys can look up one of these, and I will allow you guys to take it.
What is this?
What?
That was some good role playing, guys. And I'll say
What
that
is this?
they are party feats. As long as these 5 characters are together, you guys may have one of these feats.
Might have to take some time
Yeah.
outside of game.
Yeah, outside of this, yes.
Yeah, this
I'm
is
just saying,
game.
as a reward for this, because this was pretty beautiful.
Damn.
And where does it... Good.
I was going to say, I hope we can at least find some way to bind together, other than just traveling together. It was just a thought.
Not opposed, Kuda. And scars are stories. This story is bizarre so far. I'll be honest, when we first set out from Bryn Shandir, when these two had just stumbled in through the bar, I did not expect to take a second mission. And I definitely did not expect to end up here with an avatar of Ariel and a warship designed by a savant penguin with the asshole I drank with at the bar because there's only one table where you could watch the fucking doors as everyone came in. And one shitty ass chair with a short leg. With Kuda, of all people. Done runs with you in the past, but I never expected to be here. I've got a feeling we'll earn more scars throughout this story as we go along, but I am not against setting one aside, dedicated to it. This isn't a story I think people would believe without a mark.
Are you sure you're not interested in the friendship bracelets? I can enchant them. You can never take them off.
If you wish to do that, I won't say no to that one either.
Enchantments can be
unique scar.
broken. Magic can be broken. Like you
Or
said,
it can be healed. I know a guy.
that guy isn't here.
As long
And
as
my
we're
scars
together.
have all been lifted. And I'm a fresh slate.
And as long as we're all together, as painful as it is, the scars can be reapplied if somebody were to do something to you against your will. It's a symbol more than anything. We are the redeemed. We're seeking it, whether you know it or not. We've
You
all
say they
been-
expect you to. You say they expect you to remain pristine, Scotty. You say you've broken those shackles. So what's one small scar
what
to
better way
signify
rebel?
that? To be your own
Oh.
person.
She'll look up for a second and and then down, and she's just like, she'll kind of like fidget with her hands, and she'll be like, I don't know if I've fully broken. I don't know. She'll pause. If I'm allowed. That sounds bad. She'll like say, she'll kind of like touch her head with her hands and like rub her temples. Like she's going through like a whirlwind of like trauma and like attempt at being like self-sufficient, right?
Mhm.
Like
Yep.
this is years of built up emotional, physical, like every kind of abuse built into one. And she's fighting with this expectation that she like has for herself and what society has, because in her own mind, if she's perfection, she can be loved too. So she's concerned on some capacity that if that perfection breaks, then the approval of her mother, which she craves beyond anything else in life, is gone. And it's not that she completely, like in the back of her mind, she's like, I don't doubt that she would still love me. But it would make it much harder for that to be accepted from where I am. So she is just like, does not want that, because she's just screaming, if you're not perfect, you're broken. And if you're broken, then what? Well, like, you're trash. And you could be thrown away like that street urchin dog. Not dog, but the creature.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she
Like
doesn't want to be thrown away. And even if like I said, even if her mother still loves her after this, she can't bring herself to love herself either, because it's so deeply ingrained that she has to be perfect.
And
But-
Serval knows this, like, because he's gone through the exact same thing. He's gotten a little further with breaking his shackles, but it should be very clear, especially to Scotty, that some still remain for him as well. And he sees Scotty gripping with this, and that's why he's being a little bit more insistent, because you say you've broken those shackles and that you are your own person. And
Oh,
that
she's
you're
bluffing.
yeah, oh, yeah. That's exactly, yeah. He's like, and like, you say all this stuff, and it's like,
That's
okay,
that level of perfectionism. She's on the outside trying to make you
Yeah.
believe one thing while
yeah.
things are going on. She is genuinely happy because
Yeah.
she believes the lies that she tells herself.
Yeah. Between Scotty and Serval, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. So he definitely sees through that. And even now, like, he has some hesitation to form a bond like this with the lot of you. Because even in the back of his mind, this wonderful sentimental moment, like all moments, has an end. But I think he's kind of pushing a little bit more towards Scotty to accept this, so he'll be more open to accepting it.
If there is a pause in between them, Zaladar will actually walk up to whoever has the silvered weapon and just put out his non-dominant hand and say, "No, fuck it. I'd like a happy scar." As he looks at Soviz.
Well,
Story worth telling. Who knows how it ends, but it's been a wild trip so far. Nothing else.
That was
That'll be a good
cut
story.
your hand off.
if,
Oh, that's not what you wanted?
if the silvered weapon is not required, Kuda is just going to use a knife, a small carving knife, and he is going to. Where would you like the scar?
Do it on the top of his non-dominant hand. So if he does have to actually use it, it's not like
Okay.
a hindrance.
He is going to, in giant, carve a rune that means forgiveness on the back of your hand.
For some reason, my intrusive thoughts went live, laugh, love.
No,
That's Kuda's tattoo. He already has that.
Win is not here.
Win's always in my heart. If you don't mind, I might seize on that a little bit because there's not a whole lot of giant runes, but you would ultimately probably write like the Ven rune.
Okay, yeah, whatever. I mean, whatever the rune is that would essentially mean something in the form of redemption or forgiveness or something of that sort.
Yeah, it would probably be Ven or Feared. Feared is journey. Ven is friend.
It would be Ven, definitely.
Say Soviz would, after Zaladar is done, Soviz would stand up and accept a scar as well. It's like, I'm already covered in it, but pick a spot that you feel is appropriate.
It's on your body. It's gonna mean
Nose.
it's gonna mean whatever. I mean, you do have a really nice big plate on the top of your forehead, but I don't know if you
but
want
that might be harder to carve. Yeah. And he'll kind of half disrobe, to expose his chest, just kind of above where the spider web cracks from along his ribs have stopped. He taps kind of just below his collarbone there,
Kuda will.
opposite of the wolf bite on his other shoulder. He is covered in scars. And anyone standing behind him will notice that the two shoulder blade spots on his back are large, almost Lichtenberg type scars from like lightning strike, where his wings used to be. Like something ripped and shattered things off of his body.
You could.
Large chunks of crystal.
You still feel sometimes during a nightmare like a knee on your back and a pulling sensation.
I would have to say yours would probably take a little time because you're scaled, but he will do the same.
Yeah.
It will be the Ven rune.
Hopping up onto the table, surprisingly, Jeremy will go. Mine are a little bit more common, and he does have scarred flippers from various woodworking incidents, but he goes, I know I didn't say it earlier, but, and he kind of gestures to a fresh scar. He goes, this one's my favorite. I got it building the boat.
A craftsman's scars are as honorable as any warrior's. You built a home. That's definitely a story worth having.
Story doesn't exist without you.
Jeremy will chuckle and he'll go, thank all of you. I thank you all for keeping me with you when I stowed away.
I
You kept
appreciate
my
it.
secret.
You've saved my life multiple times at this point.
You're smarter than most humans.
That's a low bar. You're smarter than most sentients.
He'll
Slightly
gratefully
higher bar.
bow his head, and he'll kind of offer a shoulder for Kuda.
I will gladly carve a little scar into his shoulder.
Dies. He has 1 HP.
I am careful.
Jeremy, no!
My baby boy.
That would be rude. I would say at this point, you would notice probably Scotty is kind of clenching onto Wizzy, not like hurting her. And like her hands are shaking and she's starting to like she's about to have a panic attack. Her breathing is getting like intense. And like she's like, I want to be a part of this, but I can't.
Scotty, it just means we're friends. You've got friends here. Friends protect each other. And journey together. Whatever forgiveness you seek, shelter you seek, vengeance, enlightenment. We're in this together.
This will be the first time that you guys kind of start to see her like tearing up. And you can see like her take her hand and she'll like start digging her nails into her palm. Not hard enough to like damage her, but just enough to like feel the pain so that she could try to like regulate, right? Because she's not incredibly good at managing her emotions outside of just pushing them down. And she'll go, it's not that I don't want to. It's that if I don't have this image of myself, what do I have?
The new
This
image
is-
that you created yourself. The one that you say that you've been making.
Your own path.
Your own
Craftsman.
life.
You're building something new.
You have the you that's my friend. Jeremy kind of grabs one of your hands with his slipper.
She'll hold the flipper with one hand and like keep pulling Wizzy like close. Not hurting her. Just like I need to feel the comfort of this. Well, her hands are like just shaking. And she'll probably look over at Zaladar and she'll be like, you know, like the look of like, what do you think without being able to say it because her voice would just break.
He'd just look at her and nod. Like, it's okay to do this.
She'll take a deep breath in. Like you can see her chest inflate. And then it'll deflate. And then one more time. And she'll like give like a you know like a squeeze to Jeremy's flipper. And like kind of let up on Wizzy. Who I'm assuming at this point, because Wizzy's a pretty smart dog. She's like nuzzling in, like it's okay. And she'll say, a warrior scar is something to be proud of in the court.
As it is. So is a craftsman's scar. Each has stories. Either build yourself or build those around you. From what I've seen, your scar is going to be a little bit of both.
He'll kind of like try to like laugh it off, and she'll be like, "Can you at least make it small?"
I'll do what I can. But I can only make it so small. And I will very carefully make not as small as I can, but a politely small rune wherever you'd want it carved.
You know, like the spot where people get like the semicolons a lot, like the story's not over tattoo.
Mm,
I think it's on the wrist, right? Like right here or something.
inside of the wrist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Right there.
I have a tattoo there. It doesn't feel good.
No, it
Especially,
wouldn't.
especially
a
real.
scar is not going to feel good either.
Yeah.
Right on the tailbone. It's where all
That or on the other choice was on the hip because that would be hideable. But I don't know if that would be like a right call for this situation.
I mean, he'll give you a
Your
scar
call.
wherever you want it.
I was so focused on her panic attack, I wasn't thinking about where. Give me a minute.
Just a smooth right under the eye.
Yeah, just to the left
Nothing-
side of the face, right?
Yeah, nothing noticeable.
Yeah.
Well, I do want to again really take the time to stress like this is, Scotty's mother is heavily scarred.
Mm-hmm.
Again, each one of those was a success story of a battle she won, which is why it's okay for her.
Hey, friendship is
So-
its own kind of success.
And, if
And look at-
this story
and look at
is
the-
not a battle.
Look at the interpersonal battle you're having right now.
She did get to the point where she accepted it. She was just having a really hard time
Hey,
breaking that
succeeded.
thought.
the first step
It's a
is
success.
often most difficult, but it's the most important one you can take. Actually, the most important step you can take is always the next one.
Now the question is, does Serval commit?
I think Serval watching everybody go and finally seeing Scotty take that step. He has something else in mind, and I asked permission from my fellow players here as well as UTM, because to make a scar, you have to make a cut, and when you cut, you bleed, and blood magic is Serval's bag. So instead of using Blood Omen or Silver Dagger, he would like to utilize the blood from everybody who has gifted it here and have that scar him.
Well, I'm not familiar with how to do that one, but I mean, you'd have to wait for
I'll
mine.
ta- Yes.
I have my permission. Just, I'm not sure how much my blood might sting. I've seen you flinch when the sun rises. I carry light in my bones, Serval.
I'll be
My
okay.
blood too.
Trust me. Could I help you with yours?
If you'd like. And
I draw a dick right on its forehead.
his is going to basically cover the whole side of his cheek and his jaw
Oh
on one
shit.
side of his face.
Fucking Kuda went full metal with that. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Serval will take great reverence and great care in applying this. And then once that's done, he will step back and hold his hand out that has the ring on that he has at the top to this point has almost been clenching into his finger. Like you can see like his hands is a bit discolored from where he's been clenching and like kind of digging the metal of that ring into his finger. And the blood from all of you and Jeremy will swirl around, and it will begin to etch not a rune, but a symbol, which I guess you could call a rune, but it's not a giant rune. It's more of an ancient blood rune that he takes the idea from Kuda that stands for redemption. And what he does is he has it go from the center of his palm and leading up to where that ring is. Because to him, the redemption for him is when he can finally take that ring off and know that his promise has been kept. And he keeps that bit of information to himself. But in this act here, he has solidified that these are the people that he is going to go to the end with, whenever it may come.
As you do all this, as this goes on, and it takes a bit. This is not a quick process from start to finish, with all the scarring, the bloodletting, the bonding. I mean, I would definitely, as you guys already say, you probably all feel closer. You all feel that, they might not know your full story, but at least they accept you, each other. In the moment is bitter, but it is that bittersweet. It's comforting to know that at least someone is, maybe not walking your path exactly, but they are walking alongside your road.
Shouting distance.
Yeah, within shouting distance, they hear you. Which is why it's a little tragic that no one was steering the boat this entire time.
On cruise ship.
When did Jeremy join the table? He was driving.
Because you guys don't notice the giant skull-shaped island of Orielberg. The island of Orielberg. It actually is. That's what it's called. Oriel Town. Ain't that great? But you guys don't notice the island, nor do you notice the wards. And you guys will hear a crack as the bow of the ship slams into a ward, and you guys feel the boat shift and almost slam alongside of it. I'm gonna take a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck.
I would safely assume I did not see this coming. Would that be a safe assumption that I do not see this coming?
No, you have no clue what's going on.
23.
You guys are dexterous
23.
motherfuckers.
Yep.
Yeah, so you guys most of you guys are knocked prone, but you don't take any damage. Scotty is thrown across the room, and you will take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you slam against a bookcase. The books start to fall on you, and you guys hear this horrid grinding noise as the boat is now the forward bow sprite has snapped. And now the boat is along the side of this barrier, grinding along it. Let's roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
I'd like to point out that someone in the chat photo said this episode started with finding out Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yu-Gi-Oh's real.
Jared, the power of friendship.
Oh my god, it came
Yeah.
full circle.
Man, listen.
That was with
both
Marker.
Silvers and Richard, the one who decided I'm going to do a tell your
There's no
favorite Scar
combat.
story, did not expect this to go.
Oh,
like
shit.
this.
Hey,
Uh,
I think it went great. That got heavy for a
That was
while,
awesome.
but That was awesome.
Don't get me wrong, it was incredible. I loved this scene, but it was also very much not what my brain said was going to happen.
I imagine Rhyme is the chaos, true chaos session, because you don't know what the fuck you're gonna get out of
Yeah,
any
It's just a
session of
roller
this game.
coaster at this point.
Yeah.
I go first. I rolled a
Guaranteed.
4, and I have a 19.
Guaranteed.
Good lord!
I rolled
I have
a
to-
4.
I had to roll a 15
22.
to match that.
Cuda.
Goddamn!
Kudos.
Plus
Got it.
15 to initiative is insane.
Fucking
I'm still going
Scotty
last.
just
20.
I have a plus 15 and I went last. You guys rolled incredible.
21 for Serval.
23 for Cooper.
So you guys are thrown prone. I will say one of you guys could choose to take Jeremy's damage, because there's very little chance he passes his next
I'll
save.
take it.
I'll take
Someone
it.
wants to catch him.
I'll definitely take it.
We'll all take it. Okay, Arby's.
Never mind. Jeremy slides around on the ground on his belly.
I don't know how you rolled that 364 days ago. Oh, never mind. That's fixed.
He probably actually slides when the boat initially hits, and he goes to grab Scotty. But yeah, you guys are all prone. You just feel like the boat grinding along. Scotty, you're on the ground. What do you do?
Well, the boat is continuously going to crash if we don't get up there. Where would you say I landed?
Oh yeah, I'll throw you where.
I need to
And
get up.
remember, you are prone.
Out of curiosity. Let's call it Spirit of the Raven Queen
You are prone.
move. Spirit of the
Oh.
Raven Queen move 30 feet. Get up and then move the remaining 15 to the captain's chair.
Sure, I'll allow it.
Bonus action, movement, action to try to salvage what the heck is happening here.
All right.
What do you want me to roll?
Let's roll a Tinker's Tools.
I need to take off one of the Raven Queen things before I forget, though.
But so as you teleport and you run in,
Blessing of the Raven Queen.
you see glass littering the floor here, and you see again the bowsprit, which is that long piece that goes in front, I believe. Well, that's also the figurehead, but yeah, is gone. It's smashed into the wall and flipped upwards. So part of your view is obscured by this beam shoved against the ship. And this frigid cold air is rushing through and blasting into the ship in the cabin. So what I'm gonna have you do is give me a Constitution saving throw as if you were in cold water.
Okay, so we'll start with that. Because for some reason when I click Tinker's Tools, it's not rolling. 16.
16, you're good for now. But you're still immediately teeth are chattering. Your hands touch the wheel that's already frosted over. Go ahead and just do the D20 plus 8, I think.
Yeah. Also 16.
At least it's consistent. So you try to you immediately start to turn the wheel, and it's just stuck. And Jeremy will actually Jeremy won't. Does Jeremy see this? I did say he slid down.
I would definitively yell back. I'm gonna need some help up here.
I think Jeremy just makes it out, and he goes, "If it's not moving, the rudder's stuck. Someone has to get down below."
I'll go.
So I'll begin this. That will be Scotty's turn.
Yeah.
Kuda.
Bonus action movement.
What do, so you are prone? What do you do?
I heard Jeremy yelling about getting below. I will stand up and beat feet. Alright, that's movement. Dash gets me. Where's the stairs for this one? It's in the kitchen, right?
Yeah, right there.
So that gives
Would we have
me-
also put a trapdoor for that?
No, that.
I mean, there was already one. So going down, you see along the starboard side,
Okay.
this side, I believe.
Nope. That would be port.
Right.
That's
The right
a-
side of the ship.
I thought port was right. Yes,
Port
yes.
left. They both have 4 letters.
So yeah, so along the starboard side, then still, there's like this long gash, and you see along the floor of your boat, water, about a foot deep.
Is there something still lodged in the side of the boat, or is it just cut through?
No, it's just cut through, but every time like the boat goes down some more and goes into like a swell, water is gushing in.
Okay, and
And you know that that's going to compound on itself real quick.
all right. I came down here because I thought I was fixing a rudder, and I figured strength would help with that.
You see like a lot of Jeremy's supplies are bobbing in the water. Planks of wood, stuff like that. You know this is going to be a team effort. You guys are going to have to try to mend the ship and get it turned off of this so it stops slamming.
Okay. So last of my movement. But whereabouts is the break in the ship?
I'm going to draw it.
Draw it.
And then... Oh, you won't be able to see that.
I kind of see some red squiggles here, and so 3 spots.
4.
4.
I see. Where's 4? I see 1. Oh. Okay, I see. I just didn't see this one here. I just
Yeah,
barely see.
and you hear as it's like hitting that tank. It is like there's like a sputtering noise as water hits it, and the tank is cooling. And I will take a Constitution save throw because you are in frigid water.
Groovy. Would this Constitution saving throw be made with advantage as I am resistant to cold?
No.
Alrighty then.
The effects of this cold of water.
14.
14.
Well,
You're still good.
Well, I'm going to change where I run because I moved before I saw it. I'm going to come here and see if there's anything I can do to, like, basically try and get some kind of a patch or some kind of thing in place in this spot.
Gathering items will be something you get to do as like an action on your turn, so
Okay.
Zaladar. Jeremy will kind of look to you, Zaladar, and go, I need someone top deck. I need someone to turn the mast. Manage the sails.
So Is that technically above the living quarters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you get to the living quarters, I will just kind of give you a vague direction of feet you have to go.
If you put the arbalist on
Gotcha.
your back, you can move with more speed.
Yeah, we're not fighting anything. I know.
Fighting anything yet.
Yeah,
Now
so
for the
that
polar
is-
bear pirates.
It's polar bear pirates. Yeah, that's gonna
Get Greg out
slow.
here. Speak to your kin.
He's gonna stand up. He's got 15 feet of movement.
Oh, by the way, in the hole there is several animals in
I would say there's a menagerie of animals
in the hole.
somewhere.
Yeah, that are having a bad time right now.
So stand up, run
Yes.
15. He's running for the top. Action dash.
You go up the pole.
I don't know how easy that would be, but I could try if you want me to roll something.
I mean, it's a fireman's pole. It's you just climb at half your movement speed.
With this big ass thing on my back, I guess, if you let me.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. Again, as long as you're not brandishing it to fight.
No.
And I'll just say, like, this pole continues upward, so if you spend your full turn moving, you go up to the top deck.
Okay.
You'll have no more movement left, and you see, like, half the mast is, like, turned in an awkward, like, angle, because it's smashed, too. So it's, like, completely out of whack, angled wrong. But also, you see, like, this large island off to the starboard side against the wall you're grinding along. And it's like waves of this Arctic, like, absolute cold air are just washing down from along its peaks and sides. And as it hits the ship, you can hear the wood groan and crack and, like, frost over. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
That I'm not great at. Ooh, 19.
Good roll.
Good roll. You, like, set the pelt, this newly made pelt that's, like, along your shoulders against the wind. Like, the tips of your ears already feel numb. Alright.
When did it get so cold?
Serval.
Where is the closest exit out to the outside of the boat?
In any way, it's one of these. Well, I guess yeah, you could bamf out a window.
Well, I mean, I'll kick out a window if I have to. I'm trying to get to the outside of the boat to get to the rudder.
If you want to go to the fastest route, yeah, you could.
I have spider climb. I plan on climbing alongside the outside of the boat
Yeah.
to get to the rudder.
I would say you're aware that you couldn't do it on the starboard side. I think that's a safe bet. You would get smashed against the barrier.
Right,
right,
okay.
So you would have to go this way.
This
You
way.
could. I'll let you kick through this window.
Okay. So I'm prone, correct?
Yes.
Alright, well then half movement. 5, 10, 15 to get here.
If you're just going through windows, again, I'll take it as part of your movement because you're just smashing through. You're gonna get hurt, but
Alright. Dash. Where exactly is the outside of the boat?
I'm about to move you. Why can't I move you? Give me a second.
Right, that's a wall.
I made it a window. You see the ladder?
Okay. So that was 15. I can get right here as an action to dash. And he'll holler out, "I'm going to the outside to fix the rudder."
I'll take 2 checks from you. I'll take a Constitution, and then I will take a Perception. But we will see what your Constitution does first.
Constitution saving throw. This is a +7.
Again, that cold Arctic air is hitting you, and like the wave spray is hitting you. You're on the little bit of the. You have like a buffer because it's coming from the island, but you still feel that cold hit you. But you manage to shake it off. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
$15.
Alright, you notice along the, like, shore, not the shore, but along this barrier, you see, like, wooden debris that you guys are sailing towards. And then you see, like, you just make out, like, a bowsprit sticking out from the water. Couple hundred yards ahead. Boats have crashed into this thing, and they are going to be obstacles your boat will start slamming into soon.
Right. I don't have anything I can do to help that right now. So
Also,
yeah,
you will
that's,
take 4 points of piercing damage smashing through the window.
okay. Yeah, that's all you can do. That's as a movement, action dash. That's it.
Alright. Chavez.
So is gonna stand up. So that's 25 speed. And the last thing that he had heard that needs help with is Scotty. Everyone else seems to be covering everything else, so he's gonna head towards Scotty unless he's told otherwise. Why are you not moving? Don't measure, move. Why do I have Bob?
Leave Bob
coming
alone.
with me. Bob's coming with me now. Alright, so there's 25. We are going to bonus action dash, step of the wind. Which give me 20 or another 50 feet. For a total of 70. We're trying to get in here. And help give Scotty the help action.
Alright.
What do you need me? How can I assist?
You see, like, Scotty's, like, almost throwing her full weight into the wheel. And, like, the wheel is just locked shut. And you can, like, as you see, like, she's probably grunting as, like, you hear, like, little bits of skin are coming off as she's, like, trying to move her hands on the wheel. It is cold in here. Really, really cold. I will need a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, no, he's gonna pull his cloak tighter and put his back to the wind and try and get his shoulder underneath the wheel. Ooh, not great. 9.
You will take a level of exhaustion.
Oh shit!
Shit.
Fast.
Now, if you do not warm up, you'll take a level of exhaustion every round.
Oh. Okay.
So you will need to find. I will say there are fireplaces on the map you can run to. Also, the kitchen is very warm. To warm yourself up, and that will remove this exhaustion.
Question then: if I were to burn one of my Gift of the Chromatic Dragon resistances, can I rethrow that con save?
This is the one from extreme cold. No.
Okay.
Can he use a breath weapon to heat himself up from the inside?
That'll be a next turn. That'll be a next turn question.
Yeah. We will see. It is. When I say it is cold, I'm saying this is like minus like 59. This is
Yeah.
I touch a thing and it starts to rip my skin off.
Yeah.
It is crazy cold. Your boat's wood is contracting cold.
Surprised there's liquid water cold.
Yeah.
It turns out that it's not actually liquid water. We're floating on an evaporation layer between the boat and the water, and it's fascinating.
Not the time.
You can keep trying to brute force this with the help. If you succeed, you can potentially get the rudder unstuck here. You don't know what it'll break, but it will get you turning.
Okay. Trying to think if there's anything that would be worthwhile.
Oh, at the top of your round, I will also take a Constitution saving throw.
From the sounds of that, we might want to burn inspiration.
Well, you do have a number. You do have 5.
True. What would that get me, though, is the question.
You can make it anything you want.
Yeah, you can roll whatever number you want. And it's an absolute thing. So if you say I want to get the rudder unstuck, I roll a natural 20, you roll a natural 20.
Got it. With her twig arms. You see?
I see I'm not needed.
Well, shit.
Just fucking cold here.
Constitution saving throw first.
Okay. Chugman,
Hmm.
how would you feel about if I did do something like that?
Like what?
Utilizing, that we just talked about,
Oh.
natural 20.
Damn.
23.
You like bundle up more, but you are still trying to pull. So what? You want an inspiration?
Well, I'm asking, I want to
Cool.
ask a question. For flavor.
You can roll first, too.
Okay. What am I rolling again? That one
It's
plus
gonna
eight?
be it's gonna be an athletics check
Oh, athletics check?
At advantage. You have
at
help.
advantage.
Those are not good for me.
Doesn't
Nice.
matter.
19.
19 does not do it. Now this is where you would have to choose.
Make it a 30.
Let me put it this way. If I roll a nat 20, it's a 21.
Hmm.
Will that even
Chris-
work before I waste this? A. And B, the flavoring would be cool, but I don't.
I will tell you, using your 5 inspiration stacks for a natural 20 is always a success on a skill check for this. Just because you are spending 5 inspiration. And while I do give it
Man.
out often, I don't give it out that often. So you're gonna use it?
You do you, bro.
Dealer's choice.
Live your life.
Dang it.
We just had a heart-to-heart about making your own decisions here.
I know.
You were,
This is
you were
a
the
lot,
captain
and we
now.
don't know if we're gonna need this later.
You were the captain now.
All right. Just because I think the flavor would be pretty cool. All right. So I want to basically do what we saw in that show last night. I want my boa to start like surging and then give me chrono like powers for just a couple minutes to like amplify the acceleration and like the power in which I can use to turn this. I want to
Alright.
it just accelerates Scotty's entire body to do it. So she's not really so much using her muscles as she's using like the physics of like the torque and the acceleration.
So you'll see like the boa glow on her, Sylvez, and like you see like Scotty starts to like blur, and you see like as like snow and all this stuff is like hitting her, it evaporates instantly. It's gone in like seconds. Like entire seasons have passed in the time it hits her, and you just feel like she just kind of like roars out like Super Saiyan style, and you just see like the wheels just go, and then like you hear a snap noise as something breaks, but you feel it. The boat hits off the wall and it's turning. Scotty, you feel though after that the wheel is completely loose. Spinning freely.
I also want the boa to speak in just a split second and just be like, whisper time.
You hear, I'm sleepy.
We're off the wall. That's good.
You know you will be facing that wall again in a couple minutes, as the boat's rudder is still stuck, but now stuck in a different direction of death spiral.
Oh shit. Turn it back. Turn it back.
But you are no longer slamming into the wall, which will help a lot because, you know, that wasn't doing you any favors. Anything else, Scotty? You do know that you're basically, there's nothing you can do in this room right now.
I'll leave the room.
What is propelling us right now? The water wheels or the sails?
It was a little bit of both, but the sails are catching no wind right now.
Okay, so like
Actually, the sails are catching wind, and that's kind of half the problem.
All right,
the
so
opposite
me
of that.
personally can't do anything more in this room, or there's nothing to be more done in this room. Basically,
Yeah,
period.
there's nothing more that can be done in this room because
All right,
the
will
wheel and the rudder are no longer one.
Scotty's gonna look at Serval and say,
Through the boards.
the connection
I
between
am-
the wheel and the rudder is broken. There's nothing left to do here. We need to start
Yes.
moving. Get the sail. We need to get the sails down. We need to get this like,
TV
figured out.
Sylvez.
Thank you. Sorry, Sofez. Too many S's. This is one of my first times. With the goof up. I think I got a pass.
It gets us all in the end.
Nope. Shame. Shame.
Shame.
Shame.
Sylvez, you do hear what she says, but you hear it like really fast, like there's no more language in the room.
Too much
and then she's like is standing still, and you just see like her after image leave the room.
I thought that was the fastest one here.
Will I be allowed extra movement from that?
You know what? Sure. You can have a full extra movement bar.
So Spall's going out to fix the rudder. He can attach himself to the boat. Kuda's down below in treacherous water.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know that. So I guess, knowing that I broke the connection, Scotty would probably try to go down. I can't remember which staircase leads down.
It's in the kitchen.
Kitchen.
Okay. So we're looking at here. Can we move Arbe's meat man so I'm not? Yeah.
He will use his reaction to attack next.
Man, we had that.
She's
whole
like jumping
heart-touching
over the
scene.
furniture. Actually, she just glitches through the furniture.
It's kind of what it looks like.
We had that.
Like
whole
at some point,
heartwarming
you're
scene.
walking past furniture that hasn't been placed there yet, and like you see like a ghost Jeremy building the boat.
As I'm walking and I see Ghost Jeremy building the boat, she just smiles. Aww. and then
1 week ago, Jeremy sees Scotty walk past him, and he goes, "What the fuck?"
Aren't you in French Deer?
Next is Kuda. We will start out with that lovely Constitution saving throw.
All right. Let's see if I can not fuck this up, because I don't need disadvantage. Oh, for fuck's sake. 17.
17 still passes.
All right. I'm gonna look for...
You still do feel like your boots have already like definitely frozen over. The leather cracks.
God damn it, my new boots! I'm gonna look for anything I can use to try and patch up this hole. So I'll use my action to gather the shit I need.
Go ahead. And we'll say it's a survival check.
Survival. Lovely. $16.
16. You grab like one of the bigger wooden planks, and it's less like nailing it down at this point as much as like you do. You kind of do what they do on like what they used to do in World War II with like battleships. They cut a piece of wood and they slam it in the hole. Just as much pressure as you can apply. Yeah. And you do that. You just slam this long board, keep forcing it in. And for now, that does seem to get some of this damage undone as I draw more damage.
Can I... Some of this damage undone? What the fuck? Hold on. So with that, can I move, or is it... Oh, I have
you
to
can
hold
move,
this?
yeah.
Okay.
You basically wedged it in.
Okay, I am going to... With that hole fixed, the next one is... Is this water deep enough that it is difficult terrain?
Yes.
I'm a bitch. Alright. Alright. I will... Yeah, that's it. I don't have any fun bonus action stuff.
You give me a perception check.
Like that.
Aw.
7.
Alright. Okay. Zaladar.
That's it for me.
So I see all these. Basically, the sails are all tangled up on each other.
Yeah.
Themselves.
And they are turned in such a way that it's like catching the wind, so you're getting like more speed, which you don't want right now. You guys want to be dropping speed. Constitution saving throw though.
Ouchie times.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'll take a level of exhaustion. And what's your least favorite ear?
Probably the left one.
The left one is going full on black.
Get frostbite up in here. Do I take any damage?
No, not yet.
Do I... So as I'm looking at this, do I think that there's a way that I could physically clean all this up, or say fastest way to do it is to actually destroy the boat, get rid of the sails?
Ooh. I will say if you want to, like... It would be easier for you to spend a round attacking the sails than it would be for you to draw the sails in.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. So yeah, if you allow me to, then he will pull out the arbalest and basically just try to knock the sails off. Jeremy might kill me, but
You
it's necessary right now. And I will be using. I guess it might make sense. The planar warrior is a bonus action, so it's all force damage into knocking the mast down.
Sure. You like to crit the boat?
Oh, it was close. I almost got a 19.
15 will hit.
Do you want me to just roll both attacks first?
Sure.
A 21.
21 will hit.
So bonus action. 21.
21. 22.
55.
35.
I know how to
Next
count
time you hit
all the way
Good.
to
235.
55.
One. Do.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out the planar warrior thing. So first attack damage. Ooh, poop. 22. Second attack damage.
Oof.
26. And then does planar warrior add it to each attack or only the one?
Click it and then it should link it in chat.
Oh, it's gonna want me to mark target, but
Now the next time, so once.
only once. Okay. So add.
Oh man, this is so close too. You're a little bit short.
Well, extra 7 points of force damage.
7 will bring you to 55, the exact HP of the match.
Holy shit!
Nice.
So yeah, you'll hear like a cracking above the boat, everybody, as the mast goes and like slams down. Problem with the mast falling down near you, Zaladar.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit you. For a lot, because,
It's
you're
big.
being hit by wood. So you will take 40 points of bludgeoning damage.
Good God.
Dear Lord. Are you still standing?
Oh yeah. Not quite bloody, but pretty damn close.
He said, "Oh yeah."
So as it takes down like the I don't remember what they're called, but like the submasts. Like there's more because there's more than one mast. It like breaks and takes the seconds, and like ropes start slapping into you at first, and that hurts, but it doesn't hurt. It's the mast and the other parts hitting you, and these splinters ripping you up as you're slammed across the front of the boat. You get up and you're like kind of holding the side of your head on your left side. That ear
that I can't feel anymore.
you can't feel an ear anymore all of a sudden.
So I would assume I get knocked prone. Would I have enough movement to get back down into top floor?
Yes.
Would imagine probably not move from there, but basically just sitting, getting out of the cold if I can.
You are out of the cold, but you're not near a source of warmth. So, Serval, the ocean spray meets you meets you as you are standing at this open door. Constitution save throw.
Can't do shit against environments.
You can't stun the weather.
Yeah.
I use Ironheart Surge to get rid of the blizzard.
19.
19, you are good.
Okay. Where's the anchor?
Good question.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Generally, they're placed.
Roll me a look check.
Yeah, they usually are.
Generally,
placed
they're
along
in the
front.
front on the side.
Jeremy's just like, oh, I didn't think we'd ever need one of those.
Yeah, we just hit the brake.
Where's the brake?
Where's the brake, Jeremy?
Submerged under a few feet of water down here with me.
You gotta give me a luck check. Sorry, Sir Hall.
9.
It is on the starboard side of the front.
Cool. All right. Well done. The rudder is broken, but I know that we're
Well, the rudder is now stuck in the opposite direction,
yeah.
so you are in a stern. If there's no rudder, there's nothing pointing the boat in a direction, which might help. You would also be rudderless afterwards, but, you know, you wouldn't be in a death spiral.
One problem at a time.
What would it take me to cast slow on this entire boat?
Oh, hell yes.
All 3 of your blood orbs.
Okay.
You have 3 up right now.
Yeah.
Alright. So you kind of like, you do the incantation and you bring your hands, and you see those orbs slam into the wood. As the boat's like wood kind of darkens and turns to like this red. I'm gonna say that stays permanently on the boat. The boat now has like red wood.
Nice.
As you push your hands into it, as long as you're concentrating on the spell, you're gonna have to stay here though. Like you have to stay in this spot, keeping the boat slowed. Because obviously you're going way beyond the means of the spell.
Yeah.
But you guys will feel like the boat does slow down. It is not just in this acceleration of going to repeatedly slam into the wall. This has bought you time, probably very valuable time. Sovez, Constitution saving throw.
Yep. And it's at disadvantage now because I failed once.
No. Only ability checks are disadvantaged now. Saving throws is until 3.
Thank you kindly.
Philbin is a master at exhaustion.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. 11.
Burn some inspiration, man. Pass this fucking check. Because that means you're at half speed.
I don't have a 5 sec, and I didn't call the reroll beforehand.
You can do it. Just reroll it with an. No, I've been allowing everybody to reroll with advantage too often to really say it has to be called. Just, I've been flip flopping on that.
You're a kind sir. Dirty 20.
So for a second, you like, because it wasn't just being an exhaustion stack. You feel yourself go to lockdown, like your breath catches, and you know you would have passed out.
No, that's good.
But you breathe in, and like the fire in your heart and lungs like blazes for a second. You manage to turn yourself out to the door, presumably, to get out of here.
Yeah, with his back to the wind, can I see? Like, I imagine the way to drop the anchor is here in this zone of I'm driving the ship. Can I drop anchor right now?
Give me an intelligence check, raw.
Ooh.
Give it to
Check?
him raw.
That's a disadvantage.
Way to say it that way.
Raw. Give it to me raw.
You said that. I just pointed it
ability
out.
checks, yeah. Okay. Disadvantage. Nope. Oof. Okay, that's a 3, boss man.
You see like levers and contraptions with little notes that rip off the wall, or everybody like blowing in the wind and ripping off the wall, like Don't press this. Scotty signs every note.
Seems
So
to
it's
run on two knucklehead
coffee goes here. This note was written by Scotty.
Yeah, no, Silvus is going to step out and shoulder this door shut behind him so the wind stops howling into the ship. And then... So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. As he clears the corner, he'll yell at Jeremy, I don't want the fucking levers drop to their anchor. And then, because I'm fucking cold, I'm going to go stand in front of the fire for a second.
All right.
Do I need to spend around here to heat up?
Yes.
Okay.
You see, like, Jeremy is, like, running around. Like, he has been still here, I should specify. He's been running around doing stuff.
Okay.
You see him go to the right of the wheel. Third lever from the third lever down. 2 knucklehead trouts with the way.
What does that in people?
Scotty, you know exactly where that lever is now. I will say it is a little late. Would we like to end it here?
Yes, to the top of the next round. Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I want to end it here? No. Should I end it here? Absolutely.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't want to, but I certainly don't
Need to.
think, yeah, it would be best to not
So
continue.
the boat, not fully craning out of control thanks to the efforts of the party. You guys note as like it hits a swell and goes down, like you guys like go up and down, but the boat's like really slow. Like it's almost skipping waves at this point because it doesn't have time to drop because it's under the slow effect. You're in a bit of a spot here. And we'll zoom out just a little bit as Kuda doesn't notice the eye looking in from the water level when it dipped. This giant orange eye looked in at him.
Is it the whale? Save us, whale.
I love my
And
dog.
we will end it there.
Good shit. Thank
Good
you,
shit.
Chuck. That was fun.
Yeah. That was something fun.
Oh, thank you guys. You guys carried this session. Holy shit.
Oh, man.
Scars.
Good shit. Scars.
That was supposed to be a fun ha-ha. Look what the dumb shit I did as a child.
Look at
story.
the people you're putting it towards, though.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, that was hindsight.
You know, I just...
It turned out
When
to
I
be
was
better.
young, I did a little fucky wucky, says Gomez, and like Serval's like every mistake I've ever done, I have been beaten for.
Yeah.
Well,
This
I
is
was
funny.
kind of expecting, like, I was hunting this thing, and I slipped up and did a stupid mistake, and, like...
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what you got from
I got
me.
this scar from trying to do a triple flip over the bonfire one summer.
Exactly. Like, everyone's got dumb scars that, like, they tell a story.
Yep.
Me and Scotty were like, our scars define exactly who we are. We are failures.
Yeah,
We are
it's
tools.
fucking dark.
No.
Hey, I loved
Honestly,
it.
it's
That
great,
was
though.
great. And thank you all. That was like my brain going on overdrive there. I was like, what can we do? Scars. I'm going to cut you motherfuckers all up. And now cold ass salt water is burning all of them.
That's nice. That was a nice touch, too.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you don't cry at this, I don't know what you will do. Feel the pain.
I hope all of you who stuck around enjoyed the pain.
Thanks for hanging out with y'all.
Yes, and stick around because we raid.
Next time we shall see if the party believes in the heart of the cards. We better, or we ain't getting out of this.
For that,
This session started with fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
It really did.
Well,
From Yu-Gi-Oh to trauma, it's got it all.
Yu-Gi-Oh
I
to
mean,
trauma to disaster.
That was enjoyable going. And this is such a sweet moment. It's a shame that I had to ruin it.
You didn't
Like as
have
soon
to,
as
though.
Jeremy showed up, we were like, "Motherfucker, who's steering this boat?"
Yeah, none
I
of us
actually
even
thought
paid
that
attention.
for a second. I
None
was
of us
just like,
put that shit together. We're like, "Wait a minute,
Literally
what?"
walked him across the room and sat him next to Scotty, too. That was the best part.
I actively saw him pop in, and I was like, "Who's driving the boat? We must be in the clear. It's probably fine, right?
Yeah, he wouldn't
right?
just leave it.
He wouldn't just leave the helm. He's a smart little penguin."
It's shocking how much shit you can run into in the middle of the fucking ocean.
It is also a bunch of fucking icebergs everywhere. Well, I'm
You're not
about to
wrong.
stop this recording and send us on a raid. So you all have fun, enjoy your week, and we'll see you on Friday. Or on Friday, on Sunday. My brain. Why did I say
Sunday.
Sunday fun day?
Sunday.
Sunday? No,
Sunday
not this
fun
Sunday.
day, yeah.
Next Sunday.
Finally, it's Silvery Moon.
Yeah.
It would be this Sun. Yeah, this Sunday is Brain of Storms. Next Sunday, the 21st, is our Christmas one shot.
And
So get your festive Christmas sweaters on and come join us.
Oh, yeah.
Do I even own an ugly sweater?
I think I do.
All of my sweaters are ugly because I wear them.
Oh, well. You all
Hey,
take
bye,
care.
Cole, by the way.
Have a wonderful night.
Oh, that's how it works.